Hyperion diving forward, gonna get the kill onto Yanbura. And Puck going forward too, spacing out.
Shot
Jet
misses,
from his
but
own
there's that
tower.
shackle shot.
And these right clicks,
I mean,
powerful.
they hurt, man. FaZe is there, though. He's not done. Jet, he wants more. He's still got the power shot. He actually lands it.
Yeah, he knows phase shift was on cooldown, so he can shoot to his heart's delight.
Oh no, Lina up top. He is one right click away. Doesn't even need it. Zips to a tree. Timber Chain will finish him. And Zor, he's actually on a killing spree. And now they've got their sights set on this Earth Spirit. LGTK giving his body again, but actually isn't able to get it because Timbersaw is blocking the roll. LGTK running for his life. Does he have a stun? It's in 1 second, but he doesn't have the mana.
He's going to have mana in 3 seconds.
There. Pugna is now into the mix. And man, it's kind of anticlimactic that the Netherward took that, but they do get the kill. Nice rotation for Pugna.
Yeah, there are 2 heroes that Earth Spirit hates to play into. Like Pugna and Silencer just feel awful. And Lina feeling awful herself as 3 heroes continue to run at her. This is a bit of the noun specialty.
He does have the 15 reactive armor stacks, but they got so much damage. The roll is there. He's got a Timber Chain himself away, but the burn coming out from the Phoenix, able to take him down. And now Pugna, I'm not sure how he gets out of this.
I don't think he does. With the Light Strike array and Rolling Boulder combination, LGTK needs to be careful not to fall sick to the Save Your Buddy syndrome.
I was going to say, I think this guy's a bro. This guy, he shows up when a bro needs him, but there was nobody to be saved in that one.
All right, the bro signal comes up and he's like, I'm on my way.
That's it.
I'll be right there.
He had a delay on that one, but Lina, he gets hit with the magic missile Timber Chain, but it isn't able to do any damage, but he's got the roll to keep himself out. This is crazy. The top lane is all battle all the time. And Pugna back into the mix, has the Netherward down, a Timber Chain into the magic missile, will finish off this Phoenix. And Lina kind of maybe realizes that this probably isn't the safest place to be, but he comes back anyways.
Yeah, that you know, Fry Boys had a delivery, and it's hot and ready. Getting that kill onto the Phoenix.
Yeah, they are action-packed up here. This Puck getting away. Oh, what a phase shift. Absolutely crazy.
Sun showing why he was one of those early picks in the draft.
I swear, that arrow touched his tail before he phase shift, but you know, I don't make the rules.
All right, we need higher sync servers.
That's it. Here's the ping on my side, probably.
No, yeah, dash ping, timing, please. Dash ping, please.
Yeah, for real.
Let's check that.
What timing on that, though? And just like I love the way the mindset. Oh no, we got another magic missile. We've got everything. Blood grenade tries to get the LSA off, but actually dies to the Nether Ward. And it is actually doing a good amount of damage, but he's got the coil. Maybe going to be able to get this Venge. He does. The leash will end, and now they turn their attention over to this Earth Spirit, but he rolls himself right out of damage's way. Danger.
Yanbura.
It's still there.
Oh, he gets it. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double. Anticipating that movement of the Earth Spirit. Pops down that Nether Blast.
I think that's the thing, too. Like, just the anticipation about these teams. I feel like they're both reading each other so well. What a hype matchup.
Yeah, both teams definitely putting on their A game for this round 2 matchup. I mean, round 1 was a slugfest as well.
It's true, yeah. Another stun. They're diving under this mid tier 1. Doom, he's in the forefront. He does have Doom available.
Gonna hold it.
Yeah, Ops still hold it. Guess they didn't feel like they had the catch there. But they instantly smoke. Maybe they want to make this play on a PL in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, hell, all 5 heroes of Nouns are mid. They need to split up this map and play for a kill, play for an objective.
Nope.
Use the Doom on the Pugna. I mean, you're probably gonna solidify your kill with that, but I think it's a low value play, honestly.
Yeah, they did get the kill on the Pugna. You know, they also lose their tower top.
Yeah, that's the kind of punishment that comes out when you bring 5 heroes to one lane this early on, and you don't catch anybody. You know, you're gonna lose the tower, you're gonna lose a kill somewhere, and I mean, PL just moving around this map, absolutely uncharted.
Yeah, it's crazy. This Venge is just following Lina around in the jungle. This level 5 Lina.
Yeah, that's you gotta give your Timbersaw some vision. Know these targets that he can kill. And I mean,
I think he's gonna
honestly,
fall victim to this. I
Rim's
think
in the
somehow we're gonna
neighborhood.
catch it.
They're collapsing 3 heroes here. That Wave of Terror is
They
gonna get
found
vision.
him. They have a missile too. Missile lands. He's got everything coming out from Timber. Timber Chain as well. The Chakra is still on top of him. Not able to get the damage enough yet, but that's all right. Jed is involved now. Rem will take the kill. The coil is onto 2, but Puck is pretty low. They've got the Phoenix burn, and now the Phoenix is dead, and so is the Puck, and the rest of Fry Boys are here.
Blocking it. Oh,
He tried, but Earth Spirit will fall as well. The only person left is this Doom.
you know, I was a little questioning of LGTK using the swap there onto the Earth Spirit, but that's going to reposition him, and he's going to be able to block his escape there just by moving in front of the rolling boulder. So beautiful play coming out there from LGTK. And I mean, Phoenix almost had a massive Sunray, but the Magic Missile stops that, and he's just half a level shy of having an egg.
Yeah, I did feel like they had an opportunity to turn that back, but we're not able to do it. I don't know. Like, what is going wrong for Little Nouns? It seems like Fry Boys are getting quite a lot out of this game that we were worried about this PL in.
Yeah, I mean, so Nouns they've got massive cooldown issues with their team fight. You know, you're playing around Doom, you're playing around Dream Coil. You don't have your ults on your supports yet. And Fry Boys, they got their levels on their supports, and we're feeling the impact of that.
Oh, he's got a coil onto 2. Does break it onto the Windraiser, but the roll comes out. He lands right on this LGTK, and he's got the swap, and he's alive for now. But it looks like Jed will not be as lucky. They've got the Doom. They did finish off the kill into the Vengeful Spirit. And now PL is here as well. PL coming in a little bit late. Looks like he's going to be able to get the Earth Spirit with the Pugna. And now Puck as well. A killing spree for Zor. Pretty even trades there.
Yeah, that early defusal. Tearing up that Earth Spirit. Tearing out the Puck. I fully expect them to just kind of follow the PL now. Take whatever space on the map they want. Secure this farm. You know, he's going to get that Ag soon, and Nouns, they're not going to have an answer for it in a timely manner, I feel.
Yeah, I think I lost Discord, but we continue on.
Yeah, we just got to predict where Pop-Tart's looking right now.
They're smoked up. They caught Lina down bottom. Another beautiful stun from this Venge. But maybe they let Lina go a little bit too early. LSA lands and the chase continues. Chakram. Those blades hurt a little bit. Gets the kill on Zor. Dominating streak.
Oh, man. And really, really interesting build coming out here from Zor. He doesn't finish the Veil of Discord immediately like you see most. You know, he gets his mana boots, he gets his soul ring. That way he's going to have some mana to play with and continually engage in these fights. But he picks up the Blink Dagger, knowing that this early game tempo is vital.
Oh, God. We got a shackle on Puck.
Yeah, and these supports just ping-ponging back and forth, making connections to the cores, getting these great kills early. Fry Boys just in the driver's seat of this game.
Yeah, it looks like they want to make a play on Zor. But yeah, talk about this blink. What does this blink give the Timbersaw?
So, I mean, obviously, the mobility gives you an initiation tool. So usually you're having to close the gap with your Timber Chain. But if you can just blink into the fight, pop your Veil of Discord, get your Chakram, get a Whirling Death, and then Timber Chain to either safety or your next target, I mean, you can just wreak havoc on the enemy lineup. And the catch that it gives you, this Lina's never going to know a minute of rest in a skirmish, in a full team fight. They're always going to be on top of her.
Oh, they're going on the Pugna. Shackle Shot comes through. They got the right clicks. He commits the coil for this Pugna kill. I don't know. They're using these big ults. pretty loosely, I would say.
Yeah, but I mean, you get the kill and you have 4 other big ults. If they blew more than like if they blew half of their team ults there, then I think it's a gross misplay. But Puck, his toolkit is not just confined to the Dream Coil. A lot of the hero's identity lies within the Illusory Orb, the phase shift. So you can still kind of be cheeky, get his farm, and you still have 4 other massive team fight ults to back you up.
Sure. Yeah, a lot of the control is in that coil, though. I don't know. They smoked up. I don't know. The coil into that LSA in a couple of these fights, it felt like they almost saved them. But like you said, it's almost up again. 17 seconds cooldown for that. But they are making a play now. They do see the Venge, and they know that Timber is down on this bottom lane.
Yeah, Zor not.
This is 4 heroes here. He's got the LSA landed on top, the Laguna Blade. He's only got the 12 reactive stacks when they found him, and he will not have what he needs to get away.
Yeah, and we do see the coil come back to play. Sun gets it off cooldown and pops it immediately.
I mean,
much
the
like
timing
clockwork. Timing is massive. I think they would have been able to chase down the Timbersaw eventually. Just really no Fryboys heroes around to back him up. He almost escapes, but Puck connecting just in the matter of time.
But I mean, I think that brings up another good point too. Like you talked about the mobility of the Timber. I mean, this coil is like pretty instrumental in just keeping this guy in place. I feel like they have the damage if they can do it, and it does feel like one of the only tools they have to keep him from getting away.
Yeah, but I mean, he's only level 10. These respawn timers are not super punishing at this point in the game. As we see Zor throw his body forward onto him, period.
That was that blink play right there. And now Doom is here. And unfortunately, this guy is on the other end of this. He thought he was in control, but Little Nouns reminding him that this is where their towers are. And they're running down not just Timber. They've got the roll onto the Pug now. That's a double kill for this Puck. Jed is in the mix trying to get something going, but now he's coiled, stuck in the middle. They even throw the egg.
Maybe
just
a swap.
For good measure.
No,
Triple kill for the Puck. Oh, man. And now they're locked on to LGTK and the river. Got the Venge. And Empyrean himself will take a killing spree after they close out that fight by getting the Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah, this Doom is not the hero that you want to ult as Wind Ranger. He's got 69% armor or physical damage reduction when someone had an aura that he's not standing by anymore. Something. Maybe it was a tower. But yeah, definitely not the hero you want to go on as the Wind Ranger. He'd already ulted also, so it's like, I mean, what more impact is this Doom going to have in the fight? But that Shiva's guard is just paying dividends.
Absolutely. Yeah, we are dealing with some major Yori Nexus roster issues right now. Little insight to everyone watching.
I can't wait to hear about it on Monday's weekly recap. I'm
gonna have to make it in there, and if I don't say anything, I'm sure B-God will let you guys know everything anyway. So,
but LGTK not quite making it in there with that wave of terror and steal your rune.
Yeah, he found him. He's rolled in. They got the LSA out. He used Laguna. But it looks like Rem's here. This guy actually got some farm. He's been missing, but now he's back. Puck. He's going to fall Rem on a dominating streak, and they're chasing down the Earth Spirit. Gets the power shot right through, and they claim the kill in the Earth Spirit as well.
Yeah, the skirmishes that we've been seeing around the map for the past like three to 4 minutes where Nouns were getting those kills, Rim was not around. He wasn't contributing and being a problem for Nouns. But now, I mean, he shows up again, got that full Aghanim Scepter finished. He is going to be a nuisance, to say the least. Now it's going to be hard-pressed to deal with this Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, let's take a look at items. I feel like you got a really good read on this game. Let's take a look. What do you see for items, and are any of these timings going to kind of help Little Nouns come back into this? Because we got the Shivas on the Doom.
Yeah, I mean, I think you absolutely have to blink Doom this PL. You gotta have some good vision on him. Get him from a smoke. Otherwise, he's just gonna kind of sit on the outskirts of these fights and throw lances around, and you don't have the sustain to deal with it. I mean, Sunray can only do so much.
Yeah, it does look like Lena trying to BKB too, but I mean, he's like just starting that journey.
Yeah. I mean, they've got some good aggressive vision down for the Lena to farm this, what would normally be a dangerous area of the map. Bullwhip also going to help her move around the map, contributing to the movement speed of that boots of travel. Percentage-based movement is going to really scale well off of that 90 movement speed provided. But I think Fry Boys are poised to pressure any tier 2 on the map at this point. I would like to see them contest bottom, perhaps. Take that tier 1 and maybe fight for the 21-minute Wisdom Rune. But I'm not on this team for a reason, you know. They know better than me. They know better than me.
We've got the... we get to look at the map with, you know, all vision, I think.
Right, yeah.
Maybe your insights are better than you give yourself credit for, I think.
I mean, so Fry Boys, they do have some really great vision in the top side of the map, but Coil coming out.
They're going everything on Timber. They got him silenced up. He's invis because he had the Glimmer Cape from the Pugna, and now he's blinked himself away. Pugna will give his life for this, but he's trying to suck himself back into the fight. Unfortunately, did not have what it takes.
Still on the outskirts of this fight, looking to blink back in. 2 seconds until the dagger's active. Sudeep gets out.
Something.
Ping's coming out, saying, hey, they've got vision here, but I mean, nothing.
I do think Fry Boys is like a really scary team right now to fight all together. So I don't know. They did get the Pugna, but he saved the Timber Saw, and it just seems like Little Noun's happy to just kind of sit behind this tower, not push any further.
Yeah, that Eternal Shroud Glimmer Cape combo from Timber Saw Pugna, very, very strong. A lot of Noun's damage is magical. It's all based around that initial burst. And if you can survive that initial burst and then get on top of the Lena.
Oh no, up top. Is he going to find him in the trees? Oh, he's going to know he's not there.
Yeah.
A little bit of hide and seek. He does stay here, though.
Yeah, he's going to see those Lotuses through the fog. That's going to give you 400 extra.
Oh, no, he's got it. Focus fire. He's got the shackles. Does he have the damage? He has to commit the coil. They're bringing everyone. He's trying to TP.
Oh, Sun with the play.
He got himself out of there.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes you got to root for the guy who's getting hunted, right?
Right. I mean, I feel like if the most dangerous game was put into Dota 2, that's what we were watching right there.
Game. Yeah, I feel like it's too easy to grab the pitchforks and join, you know. Sometimes you got to root for the little guy.
Right. Sometimes you got to be Frankenstein's monster.
It's true.
Oh, speaking of monsters, Frywood's lineup looking to take this tier 1 tower, and the Pugna, with the pincher move coming off.
LGTK is gonna be first down. He's got to swap out immediately. Silenced up on the Pugna. The LSA's there as well. He did use Glimmer Cape, but they got the vision to see him. Does put the Nether Ward down before he dies, but they got a lot of heroes here. They doom up this Timber Saw. They got the Laguna Blade. It almost did nothing, but the burn from the Phoenix, the right clicks from the Doom and the Lena, they're able to get the kill onto Timber Saw, and they also get the kill onto this Venge. Venge's illusion did a little bit to return kill, but that's about it.
It's a quick Aghanim Scepter on the Vengeful Spirit, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, they still got Coil, they still got Egg. You can't really get too aggressive here. Fry Boys down 2 heroes.
Bro, this hunt of this Wind Ranger and Puck.
It's still happening. Like, I thought he TP'd out, bro.
It's so hilarious. I think he met him in his fountain and they like started again. I think he like covered his eyes, counted to 30, and they started the game over.
Yeah, these two are just fighting each other over and over. Which I can understand why Jed was in that area. Maybe like he saw the waste that was laid to the other Fry Boys on the bottom side of the map. And he's like, yeah, I'm not going down there.
Yeah, that smoke, like you said, they kind of pincered around him. LGTK like popped the smoke, but the team was just still so far forward on that tower. It was just hard for them to get out. They are in the Roche pit though.
first age is going to follow the way of Fry Boys.
All right, who do you give it to?
Dude, I don't think PL's ever dying, but you have to just in case. Maybe, I mean, maybe you just bait out every single spell from Nouns with the PL Aegis.
Yeah.
And then you just win the game.
Yeah, this mentality tells me Ren's just like, honestly, guys, if you guys fall, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to 5v1 this thing, so.
Yeah, he's got Manta. I mean, he's well equipped to deal with a lot of the threats that Nouns present to him at this point in the game.
They feel aggressive too. I mean, they are not. It does not. The moves here do not seem like they're afraid at all of what little Nouns can do.
No, and I mean that shard going to the Vengeful Spirit is so value. Giving that double stun really gives you another form of peel against anybody who would jump onto the PL.
It's kind of like a really good stun going up high ground too. Yeah. I mean, it bounces to anyone close. I mean,
yeah, exactly. It can chain to, like, you might not cast it on your primary target, but you can still hit him.
Yeah, we got the Shiva's used Doom in the back line. He did commit the Doom, but I think it was popped on the Lincolns. Mr. Stilyarooni's a little bit in trouble. Earth Spirit getting right-click down from the PL. They were able to get the kill on the Doom as well. The Laguna Blade after the LSA is there. But the Lina, he's swapped and he's killed. And now Puck, he's got the cool, he's got the phase shift, he's got the orb, he's able to get to it. But honestly, the Fry Boys, I almost call them the Hat Lords, the Fry Boys just waiting for him on the other end. And they get the kill onto this Puck.
Yeah, the tip of the cap, the Hat Lords will fall.
Exactly. And they're sieging high ground.
Yeah.
They took that first game personal.
They did. They're back with a vengeance. Jed using focus fire on the racks. Get that range one down quickly. And I mean, they could just rotate top off this. They only have egg on the side of Nouns. For this team
SPL
fight.
still has Aegis too, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. They're just going right in the mid lane. Gonna have Wind Ranger push that top.
Eventually hoping to put the full court squeeze on the Nouns from the Fry Boys. But I think that Lincoln Sphere really caught Nouns off guard as we saw Doom just totally biff it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I saw Doom used, and I'm pretty sure it popped on that Lincoln's. I can neither confirm or deny, but I believe that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, the best chance at scouting that out would be like that deep observer ward near the hard camp, but
what is Phoenix doing? Phoenix is
whatever he wants.
Hugging in the back line. He's sucking down this Puck. They've got the swap. Puck is low. At the end of the orb, he's going to have to come back. The magic missile does land. Are they able to get the kill? They're going all for it. He's down on a glimmer of life, but he's going to be out.
And they're still fighting into the mid lane.
Yeah, PL. They lost the Aegis, but Lina stuck under the Chakram. And now Doom is next. He's shackled up to his own creep, and Zor plowing right through, gets the kill, a killing spree for the Timbersaw. And now Earthspear just running back to base as Empyrean trying to get himself back, but he has no egg. And he's got no health left in that health bar. Double kill for this PL.
Yeah. Consider this egg scrambled. I do like the Radiance pickup on the Phoenix. Oh, and the swap.
Man, it's going from bad to worse. I mean, they've got the catch, like you said. The mobility is there, and I mean, they're just stuck out of their base with no tools to save it. Jed dies.
Oh yeah, Phoenix.
Sorry,
no, Puck.
I love that Puck went in. All the heroes are dead. I love that. I don't know.
Yeah, that shard. Man, when you get the shard with the phase shift attack, every time you phase shift with the Witchblade and the Maelstrom, you can really start to get crazy.
Doom's in. He's got the Doom on the Timbersaw. The BKB is used. They got almost all the heroes here. Sounds like Timbersaw is going to be the first to fall. And now they got the Gleipnir. Lands on the 2. He's got the Yules up into the air. The LSA will miss, but 2 stunned. But the Blade will finish him off.
Oh, that Decrepify. Oh, didn't get the bonus healing enough for him. But seeing Fry Boys get a little sloppy here, as they maybe thought they were making their trip down victory lane.
I'm not gonna lie, I was on the same boat, so I mean, I guess that doesn't, maybe it doesn't make me 9K, but I mean, we were thinking the same thing. It's gotta boost my MMR a little bit.
Right, I can feel I can feel my laning stage getting better just by observing a little bit.
Just by making mistakes that, you know, top level players make. I also would have made that mistake. Love that.
Dude, I could feed there too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I absolutely would have made that same choice. I can't say that about any of the good plays though, so maybe that's what I need to work on.
Baby steps, right?
Yeah, we'll start with the bad plays.
Yeah, but
We'll go from there.
I think that's the success of that fight that we saw was from that kill onto Jed's Wind Ranger.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. I think him being able to go in, he was the only hero alive. I mean, that changed the entire outlook of what Fryboys were able to do.
Yeah, but I mean, this Orchid Malevolence pickup on Jed's Wind Ranger is going to be problematic for old Pucky. They have no Lotus Orbs, no Dispels, and I mean, Puck has no defensive items on his own other than Blink Dagger if you count that. But just knowing that he needs to go all in on damage because Yelena's not always going to be able to...
Oh, down bottom. He's chasing him. He's got the shackle over to the trees. He's got the focus fire. Puck going down so low. He's able to get the orb out. He's got the phase shift. Oh, he stayed. Oh. He stayed in place. Tried to dodge the power shot. Now there's a huge fight going on in the triangle. Pugna trying to heal up his PL, but now Pugna is kind of stuck on the high ground. LSA is there. Magic Missile locking up the Lina. But in the backline, you've got the Doom, you've got the Chakram, you've got a double kill from the Lina. As well, Earth Spirit on a glimmer of life. He's got the double kill onto Jet on this Wind Ranger. Godlike streak for Rem, and now you've got Wind Ranger chasing down the Phoenix. And it looks like that's going to be the way this fight ends. And can Little Nouns save their base with just Puck and Lina left?
Oh, you're hard pressed to make that effort. Puck almost took down Zor on the Timber Saw, but Rim charges back in and peels him off. Gonna let Zor get back to safety. I mean, we're seeing the 3-on-2 right now. Vinge respawning. Illusion did die.
And they respect the Lina Puck combo. I mean, they're staying out. Maybe they feel like they just have the control of the map. I mean, it does feel like it's hard for Little Nouns to leave the base. Maybe take just a slower approach at sieging the base. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, their internal timers are telling them that Roshan's up soon too.
Yeah,
they know that they've been playing the map pretty aggressively, so they're probably gonna be able to fall back safely to a Roshan attempt. Really, no vision invested towards either pit, so probably gonna have to see the side that wants to take it. Looking like Fryboys invest a couple wards just to keep it safe. But I mean, like right now, 32 minutes, 30 seconds. We're looking at the early Roshan timer could be bottom, but I mean, it could be nighttime before he comes back.
What do we got? Oh. 9 seconds.
We got a very quick Roshan respawn. Wow.
I mean, that guy's ears were burning. He heard you talking about him. He's coming back as soon as possible.
And Yanbura just expert play, drops the Nether Ward, hoping for a quick respawn, and they will find it. Let's see how Fryboys use the banner this time.
Oh no, not the banner. I'm cursed by this banner. I'm locked on. I hope you guys don't want to hear anything about what happens to this banner, because that's all I'm paying attention to.
And there's the roar from Roshan, letting Nouns know that Fryboys are taking the second Roshan. But man, they just melt through it. Wow.
Oh no, I've already lost the banner.
LGTK has it.
Vengeful's got the banner.
All right, let's take a look. So, most recent item acquisition, Orchid was massive for the Wind Ranger. We see an Orchid finished for PL as well.
Yep.
Lincoln's on the Timber Saw. And I think Pugna building for a pipe eventually. Yeah, he's kind of getting close.
Yeah, talk to me about this tiara of Silamene on the Doom.
The Doom?
Yeah.
Oh, he is looking for the Octarine Core.
Gotcha.
Yeah, one of the 4 components. You got that and your Soul Booster, which are made up of the Vitality, Energy, and Point. So item got a bit of a rework in the most recent patches, but Doom Definitely a hero that wants to have that low cooldown operating on his side.
Oh, Jed chasing down Earth Spirit. He did get him. He tried to roll himself away. He's got the focus fire. Pops the Lincolns, tries to roll himself. He will not get very far. Flat tire on that one. And Jed gets the kill onto Earth Spirit. Oh, we got a swap. Doom down in the low ground. He has to pop the BKB, but he's surrounded by 4 heroes, including Rem. They've got their carry here. Doom. BKB will end, but the Gleipnir saving him for now. And he just gets himself back to the fountain, but they are sieging the base. And all the Fry Boys are here. Buyback on the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, that was a massive escape on the Doom. He does not have buyback, man. What a good save on Sudeep there.
Yeah, the Lincoln's also being applied onto this guy on the PL, and he gets rolled on. And now they've turned their attention over to the Earth Spirit. Doom used on the Timber on the other side. They get the kill on the Earth Spirit, and they seem to be in trouble because Fry Boys are running down their fountain. Lina is next to fall. They pop the coil. Silenced up. Wind Ranger will fall next. Rem, he mantas himself. He's still got the Aegis. And now the whole team is here. Is dead. Zor back finally into the fight here in the back lines, but I don't know. It's just so hard to get through this PL, and now he's got his second life.
Yeah. I mean, Nouns putting up a hell of a fight there in the base, but I mean, I don't know if Timber does so much that you need to doom him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 3 heroes down. The base is...
it's over.
We're into Mega's territory. Yule's used by the Phoenix, but... I don't know. It just feels like they're fountain diving at this point. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're hoping to bait out a fountain dive and maybe a kill or two. You know, that splash damage from the fountain can be effective. But the swap on LGTK.
Yeah, they swapped him out. LGTK giving his life again.
All right, we're going to see a rolling boulder kick back into the fountain. I can feel it. I do wish Doom had the tornado from the harp, or from the...
I do love the fight in these guys too. Not giving up. Yeah. The buybacks are there.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 4 heroes almost ready with the respawning Lina here.
Let's see if they can do it. There's the roll. Instantly gets Yules. Manta's used by the PL. He's looking at that backline, running down to the Phoenix. They're trying to get the damage onto this PL. It got the Laguna Blade, but he's still at half-life.
Yeah.
And now the fountain's working its way down to half-life.
The doppelganger?
He double-game dodged the roll, and now Lina putting out the damage, gets the kill onto the Pugna. The swap gets Lina in the wrong place, and double kill from the PL. They're running down the Doom, and it looks like Little Nouns might be out of options as Rem, he Manta dodges. He's in the fountain. He gives his life. The GG's called. Fry Boys takes this game too.
Yeah, and, that Aetherlyn dude, that Aetherlyn psychic headband on LGTK's Vengeful Spirit just seals all hope of a successful Lina escape there.
What a series, man. I mean, we talked about back and forth in that first one. I mean, these guys just like to fight. I mean, they were always searching for each other. The smokes were always active. It seemed like they were always grouped up. My take on this game is just like PL was able to farm and then just show up when he had items. I feel like Fry Boys just did so well as 4, playing against Little Nouns as 5, and I feel like when PL was ready, the game just seemed to be in their hands.
Yeah, Little Nouns, I mean, they were finding some success in those mid-game skirmishes, but they just didn't take any towers off the back of those fights. And then Rim, he just shows up and just lays waste to Little Nouns lineup. And ultimately that leads to Fry Boys' victory for them.
Yeah, and you could tell they really wanted that game too. I mean, they were going from minute 1. They got a kill again before the first minute. But that's going to be it for us. We're going to throw it back to our panel so they can break this game down even further in a close matchup between Fry Boys and Little Nouns. Dodie, Samson, take it away, guys.
Thank you, Yodi. Well, a gruesome game, and Samson, 100% win prediction rate. It's gone. Now we gotta move. We gotta move on to climb it back up. But of course, Fry Boys, we should have believed way more in that Wind Ranger as something I will. These are words that will never leave my mouth again. I hope, because it was horrible. Although at the same time, you are. Meanwhile, while we were getting ready for the interview, what did you think of that game overall? Like, what were your feelings? Did you think it would be this faster?
Well, I kind of, after the first 3 picks, I saw the momentum, and I thought the PL would slow them down, but no. They just killed everybody, and then they had a PL. So, makes it easy.
Yeah, I do believe they just got to that timing, as we do have Yambara for the interview right now, as far as I can tell. Hello, Mr. Fryboy. How's it going?
Hey, what's up? Doing good.
I don't have you on cameras, but I guess that will have to do.
Yeah, I'm playing from a Steam Deck.
Lol. No, you're
I
just
am.
messing with us, aren't you?
I am playing with a Steam Deck. I'm like traveling to see my grandma, and I don't have a PC, so I brought my Steam Deck, connected a mouse and a keyboard to it. Yeah, it has a mouse.
Oh.
Are you telling me that's how you played the professional match later? Not later,
Earlier?
previously.
Yeah, I am playing with 30 FPS. It's fine.
What?
No,
That's
you're kidding me
insane.
right now, right?
I am. I'm fine. I'm getting used to it.
No.
I gotta see my grandma. Like what?
Get a laptop or so. You're playing professional Dota. Okay,
What are the struggles of it? Yeah.
It struggles. Sometimes it crashes. I cannot time Roche because when I open the chat, it like lags my entire game for like a second. So like I have to tell someone else to time the Roche. I can't shit talk on our chat. Let me think. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, the Steam Deck is based on Linux, and I don't know how Linux works, but every time I like switch Discord channels, my mic gets like reduced to like 10%, and I have to like, and then no one can hear me.
No, Amber.
Yeah?
You don't have Discord on your phone. You're running Discord and Dota on the deck.
Yes, I am.
Oh no! I can't.
It has a
my
desktop mode.
God.
It's fine.
Get me out of here! What the hell? Dude, get the Discord on your phone and don't burn the deck, and then you will save more memory. And
I'm not
plug a
phone-
keyboard into it, and then
Yeah.
what?
I'm not.
And
a
then
phone
you can
person. My
all
phone
chat.
sucks.
But
my phone sucks. I'm not a phone person. I don't
Oh,
have like the
God.
latest iPhone. Like
oh
I don't
god,
care. I have like a shitty phone.
I can't. I'm
It's
dying right
fine.
now.
It's fine.
Someone
We
get
did
me-
Infinity today. Who cares?
That is true. You guys on X5 beating Infinity. But you know what? Who cares about that? This is
Right.
NADCL.
NADCL.
No one cares about other leagues. But
Of course.
honestly, what did you guys improve in the second game?
Okay, not gonna
overall?
lie. I'm gonna bring up the game earlier, my Infinity game. So like I'm playing with X5, right? And then we have like such this like dynamic pace. I just go in, I give vision, I give information, my team handles the rest. I played like this in the first game, and I realized that was not working because then my mid is like hitting ancients, my offlaner is like hitting creeps, like my carry doesn't listen to me and gets ganked by Furion 2 times. And I was like, even though we're owning, we just AFK'd. And then for game 2, I was like, just put Ram on his AFK illusion hero, just farm it up, and then we win the game. And that's what happened.
Well, I guess in that case it worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Obviously. And there's always that dynamic as supports, right? If the team listens to you, things are working. If they don't listen to you, you're just pulling your hair, you shut up, you grind your teeth, and then you play the game, right?
Exactly. Or maybe I need to get like a more authoritative voice, but I can't really scream here because my grandma's sleeping. So
another deficit for you, and you still got the W's today, man. Congratulations. That means you're 3-1 in your matches just for today.
Yeah.
So
pretty good score if I do say so myself.
We got a badass over here, guys. We got a big badass over here. But yeah. So Amber,
really fun games.
how are you guys feeling right now as Fry Boys? Do you think you can get to that top level? You guys have been trailing the top 3, obviously.
I really
past
think so. There's another friend of ours, Feina, in the Sporkface team, and people say that's the best team. We really want to beat him, and we think that team is like number 1. So, and we have beat him. We went 1-1, It was a little bit of a messy game, like a 70-minute game or something. But if we get our strats down, our heroes down, we learn how to play as a team, I'm pretty sure we can beat them. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess Hat Lord would be proud.
Oh yeah, I want to thank
Obviously,
Hat Lord
yeah.
and Lamofit.
Bringing up Hat Lord. Yeah, if
Best
you want to
owners.
send him any messages.
Yeah, they're the best owners. Hat Lord is an owner, a coach, emotional gameplay coach, finds the heroes for us, give us the strats. Yeah, I've been playing with him since the first season, or like fifth season or fifth. I had to go AFK for a bit, but then I came back, and he picked me up and my friends, and that's why we're gonna win.
Yeah, season 6 for Fry Boys, baby. Let's go. And yeah, anything you're looking forward to during this season? Anything you want to get out? Of course, are you playing tomorrow? Actually, that is a big question for the Sunday
That's
Cup.
a good question. I was talking with some like Brazilian friends, but if my team also wants to play Fry Boys, I'll definitely I'll ask them after if they want to play. I'm down to play with them.
Yeah, and there are always slots, and there's always, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Samson, $500 online every week.
Yeah,
obviously. It's all up for grabs. And Samson, any questions to our good friend Yambro after that?
Are you ready for Cope Dow, your next game?
Cope Down. Who's on Cope Down? Oh, Flea team. I don't think so. I
Yes.
think Flea is gonna giga brain and lead everyone, and our team has some issues with split push or showing up to fights. I think Flea is just gonna micromanage everyone and maybe beat us, but we can win. We have just to pick a Rem late game hero, and he's gonna 1v9. That's it.
Watch out for the Tusk 5. They picked it a lot yesterday.
What the hell? Okay, thank you for the secret strategies. Keep that in mind.
Strat exchanges right here on the stream, boys. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I am. I feel like I know Peruvian players are kind of okay. Never mind. I feel like we
No, don't
we
you
need some
stop
reach.
there.
We need reach. There needs to be someone that bridges these communities, and otherwise, I don't think it's gonna be slow trickle. A few Peruvian players joined the Discord and they're like, "What the fuck is happening? How do I sign up? Can I sign up for my team because they're lazy and they don't want to do it? They didn't want to pay $20 or whatever." That's the issue. You gotta reach to them very personally.
Got you. Do you think Brazilian players need this same kind of bridge?
I feel like Brazilian players are a little bit better. The problem with Brazilian players is that they hate playing with each other. So it's gonna get it's a little hard. There's a lot of beef in the Brazilian scene, as far as I know. So
I mean, there's good beef in Brazil, let's be honest. Oh my god. Oh my lord, Brazilian food.
Como você fala beef in Portuguese?
What type? We have picanha, which is not beef.
No, like that.
Picanha is beef. It is the clean cut of the cow.
The slang of beef, the informal use, how you have a fight with a friend.
Oh, beef! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Picanha.
No.
Yes. Picanha is beef.
I
bad. Would you call it bad blood or something like that?
Yeah, you actually got me.
Yeah, that's
My
hilarious.
mind is not working. Beef between two people, they have No, I don't have it. I'm sorry. My mind is kind of. Your accent is amazing though. How do you know Portuguese?
Thank you. I lived in Brazil for. I studied at UFG and UDESC.
Oh, no wonder. Damn.
Yeah.
Nice. Some exchange here. I went to UCLA.
Oh, right on.
Cool.
All right.
Amber, if the flag wouldn't be next to your name on Wikipedia, I would have no idea you're Brazilian, honestly. And if you wouldn't have told us that you are playing on a freaking Steam Deck, we would have thought that you have an MSI laptop.
What?
Next to you.
You play on a Steam Deck?
Yes.
You haven't heard that portion of the interview, Malibu. No,
Oh
my friend.
God.
It's
You
fine.
gotta rewind that stream, man. You gotta listen to it. Of course, if you are having trouble with the Twitch's interactions on the rewind, we are live on YouTube as well. Keep that in mind. Also, everyone that is not on the Discord should join the Discord, and you should be supporting NADCL. Obviously, getting on that ticket. Ambra, any shout outs besides Hat Lord? Anyone on the team you really, really appreciate? Anything you guys want to improve on the future? Besides the getting ganked on and other stuff.
Maybe having a computer.
Maybe, would support the league so Yambara can buy a computer.
Bro, it's not like I don't have the money. I just don't want to buy one here. Like, just buy computers for like
even worse. It's even worse, man. Oh no.
Are you
I'm
still
just gonna buy a whole new computer just to play like for a month? Then I'm just. Like,
are you still in the
here?
US or are
No,
you?
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm in Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, taking a desktop between countries is like impossible.
A laptop is a computer. You can travel with that and game with that.
It does not have a GPU. It has like a really nice CPU. Steam Deck is way better. It's like a 1060 or something. It's whatever.
Oh god.
It works. 30 FPS,
yeah.
40. Yeah. I just wanna shout out to my carry. He gets ganked. He doesn't complain. He keeps playing. He just needs to play the game because he doesn't play the game. He's too lazy. He plays like gacha games on his phone. He's like always busy talking to e-girls and playing gacha games.
That's a call out, not a shout out.
Turning on the anime mode.
It's a good bit of lore for NADCL lore. I love that.
Yeah, that's
Amber, with that, I think we will let you go for now. We are going to go into the interim sessions, check on the games and series still going on. Thank you for the interview. Good luck with the Steam Deck setup, and hi to your grandma from all of us here at NADCL.
Oi, avô.
Avô.
Tudo bem?
Avô is male.
Avô?
I was going to say something kind of... Never mind. It's fine.
No, still, you can say it.
You're sure?
Let's hear it.
It's because my grandpa died like 5 months ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, our condolences, man.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's it. I feel like I shouldn't say that.
No.
It's fine. No, this is what makes it real. No,
it's
absolutely
for Gramps.
Yeah.
Right.
In all honesty, I think life happens for everyone, and you being honest with us about that is just an honest moment here on ADCL. And you playing on a Steam Deck is just another day at the office.
It's really funny, to be fair.
You're using a mouse and keyboard, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Oh man, I was like, dude, if you're on the fucking joysticks, we have
No
like
way.
Too.
we have Biggie Boss right here. That's crazy, man.
It would be so funny though.
Oh god. Oh, Gabe, man. Yeah, we're sending this interview to Gabe Newell himself. I guess he'll be super proud. Now, you see, you can play Dota on it.
Hopefully, I get a sponsor. Yeah.
There you go.
Himself playing pro
there
Dota
you go.
on the Steam Deck.
But yeah, with that, Amber, good luck with the traveling plans, and one more time, good luck for Fry Boys, of course.
Thank you.
And get to that top of the chart. Well, that will let him go, and we are looking at the next game. I do believe Yodi Brody should be with us soon as well to join us for the 4-man talk. Or are we just going straight for the second series? Help me out, production. Oh, we're going into the second series then. So it's only you and me, Samson. We don't get to talk with the casters. That's not allowed. Production won't allow it. But my friend, second round is up. Should we summarize the first series scores first, or what would you like to go with?
I wanted to say one thing about the first series is I noticed in the Discord they were talking about a Jakiro carry. So pronouns picked a Jakiro carry in one of their games against BOG, and the enemy quit at 10 minutes after the Jakiro carry. He stomped his lane that hard.
What, with the Faceless Void still in the game, they had a Jakiro carry?
They had a Faceless Void, a Shaggy mid Faceless, a carry Jakiro, and then they last picked the Slardar. Or no, they last picked the Faceless.
No.
But An insane game. Insane.
Pingu. You gotta no. Someone's gotta stop Pingu, man. That is not okay. Well, yeah, that's a juicy one. So definitely go to the Dota TV, check out the NADCL ticket, and that game is definitely something we might even need to have like a caster review about that one.
It's a quick game.
I mean, 10 minutes.
It would be short.
I can spend 10 minutes, anywhere. So that should be something we should be looking at. But of course, getting into the second series, I do believe THV versus the Astronauts Esports. Both teams are actually in the middle of the pack-ish, on sixth placement so far for both of them. With that 10-minute win, of course, Pronouns gets the first place, 10-4 on their matches, in their games, and 3-4. So 3 wins, 4 ties, and 0 losses in terms of matches. That is where they're standing. They're so far on the top. Copedao, Degen Dinos, and Fry Boys, along with Sporkface Killers, have a chance to catch up in terms of games. And in terms of matches, it's only Copedao and Degen Dinos. But getting into the draft, I believe, slowly but surely, it looks like we start off with a Timber Saw once again.
Yeah, I love the hero. I'm not a Timbersaw player by any means, but I've been playing him recently, and he just feels so strong. You win almost every lane, other than against this Husk plus ranged hero, which we might see. But yeah, I love the Timbersaw.
Timbersaw loving here for Samson. Actually, I'm curious. I haven't been drafting for a while. I just theorize and talk about the game because that's all I'm good for. But other than that, is it better to open with offlaners, or is it better to open with like +3s or +4s? So like +3s or 4/5s. What is your preference in the opens for like the first phase?
I'm a +3 player, and I don't think I want to be first picked most of the time. Maybe that's because I suck. I'd rather have a +4 or +5 first.
I see. Yeah, actually, as a +5 myself, I do prefer the open over the 4 or a 5. I don't think this patch has a Spirit Breaker problem. So like, there's no hero that is like super first picked, such as the SB was in 734. And 735, I do feel like, these exactly what Astronaut are doing. You're opening with that lion, you set yourself up with a good spike, a hex. I do believe Pugna should be up there on that list of the really useful heroes, and the techies too. I think techies is great of an opener. And Astronaut,
wow,
bringing out the Storm Spirit. Woo, this early into the game.
Yeah, yesterday they second picked their tiny mid as well. So I guess they just want to get the Annihilate like jump mid hero out of the way early, just so he can get it for sure.
Yeah, but I do understand with the tiny second pick, because that could be more of a versatile switch over to the 4 if it need be. But picking up Storm this early into the match, this early into the draft, it feels a little wonky. Although we talked about the first phase, second phase, though, I feel like second phase needs that 1/1 ban back, or like an extra ban here or there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. The bans definitely feel wonky in like the second phase, and then like 4 for the last 2 picks. Yeah.
It does feel a bit unbalanced because like second pick gets 4 bans in the first phase. That feels way too good for second pick. And for me personally, I think second pick is just way better than first right now. I've been arguing for that since the imbalancement of the patch or of the draft phase. But Blitz disagrees, and he hasn't answered me ever since. So I guess we will have to talk about that later on in Birmingham. As the draft, it's not really updating, but we can give you the update here. As on the Honored Vanguard side, we have the Timbersaw, Vengeful Spirit, and Faceless Void. Meanwhile, on the Astronaut Esports side, we have a Lion, a Storm Spirit, a Rubik, and a Brewmaster. Now, you guys should be able to see it on the screen as well.
An interesting thing I think from this is I think the Brewmaster yesterday against Astronauts was being banned, and they get it like pretty late into the draft. I would be scared of this Brewmaster already. In against the Faceless Void, yeah. I think this is a pretty good Brewmaster game.
Tell me, why is it better than the other traditional counters to the Faceless Void? Because it's usually the Phoenix, the Winter Wyvern comes to mind. Also, maybe Tide used to be one of its classics. Now Tide is kind of eh. But why is Brewmaster just so good?
I mean, you can't just chrono a Brewmaster after he's ulted. That feels very bad. Yeah, I think Brewmaster takes your tower pretty easily. I don't think Faceless can do much to Brewmaster in lane. The just overtime slow and the overtime damage that Brewmaster does in lane against the Silencer is pretty annoying. Ooh, but I will say this is a way that maybe Faceless can win against the Brewmaster, is popping him before Brewmaster can get his ult off. And the Silencer ult makes that a little bit easier.
I like the Silencer a lot. Global Silence just elongating the fact that you can't use Paramo Split yet. You can't steal spells. You can't use spells against the enemy. This is a great one. But definitely one of the number one targets for I Annihilate as we progress into the game.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. This Silencer will just die to this Storm. And I'm sure I Annihilate knows how to do it. And I think the Silencer is not a great laner. I don't know if you want to put him 4. I don't think Silencer versus Void is a good lane, so that's the only concern with the Silencer pick is the lanes. Maybe you put him with a Timber and it's fine.
But would you rather have 2 fine lanes or 1 great lane and a 1 ranked lane?
I think you can sack 1 lane, but it's like against. Like, you don't want to give a Storm Spirit a free lane. I don't know.
I'd rather honestly just sack the safe lane personally, and just give the good lane, because like Magic Missile, Whirling Death, Timber Chain basically kills anything. The only pick I see for Astronauts right now is the Ursa, honestly, and that is not super great against the Faceless Void, is it?
Oh, yeah, you got to get the Ags, and even then. Let's see. Khan is a pretty hard carry. Ooh.
And as far as I know him, like, yeah, he would prefer the Ursa here. I think he's just screaming for it right now, because he lost his Morphling, he lost his Luna, he prefers his agilities. I don't see him playing Juggernaut in this one. He wants to crush the Timber Saw, and for that he needs the Bear.
I see the Ursa, yeah. He loves the Storm Spirit jump. He loves the Lion jump. Maybe the Silencer, I think, is a bit of a counter to the Ursa sometimes. Makes it easier to catch him, like the Brewmaster. But, I mean, yeah, Silencer can also just get chomped by an Ursa easily. What other heroes are popular right now that might just be so OP?
Purging off the Silencer. Manta Buyers are what we should be thinking about, obviously.
What about an Abaddon? Is that a thing?
I would not like it against the Timbersaw and the Templar. There's too many options for you. You want survivability. So the other option for me would be the Troll, but I don't like the Troll here. In all honesty, it just doesn't ring, like, it doesn't vibe with me personally. He goes Monkey, which is a little wonky, and yeah, you're gonna get cut off the trees, my friend. Swapped out of your Wukongs. Any other thoughts there for that, Samson, before we throw it over to the boys?
And I think the TA traps are gonna find you too. I want to see I Annihilate really cook on this Storm Spirit since he's picked it so early. THV is a bit greedy. I don't know who to pick. I think I believe in the Storm Spirit. Even though it's cocky, I believe in it.
Well, let's see how it goes as the champions of Season 4 are facing off the Astronauts right now. It's going to be an interesting one. Yodi Brody and Malibu, take it away for game number 1 between the Honored Vanguard and Astronaut Esports.
Thank you, Dodie and Samson. We're into our second series of the day. We do have THV versus Astronauts. Like the wonderful panelists said, Malibu, looking at this, we were worried a little bit on the panel about if this monkey can survive everything that they have. What do you see going into this game?
I see a hell of a lot of Wombo coming out from Honor Vanguard. That gives me a lot of pause for this Astronaut Esports draft. I mean, you've got the Chrono, you've got the global silence. Eventually, you'll have silence on the TA traps as well. I mean, that's going to make it really difficult for this Storm, for this monkey to play and survive. But I mean, if you can catch, as Astronauts, if you can catch Honor Vanguard outside of these global or these big team fights, I mean, you could see some success. The monkey is a little sus to me.
Wow.
As he walks on the background. It's a good dodge, though.
He walked in. I mean, 4-man stun, man. But now they turn the fight. It looks like they're going to be able to get the Timber Saw. Monkey with the setup there.
The double ravage to the Lion, man. 50 Centaur.
Absolutely.
Not to be ignored. It's the 5.
And another spike.
Whoa. No.
Well, right on cue. Astronaut showing that they'll be the aggressor. It did look like Monkey King was just going to walk uphill and die there.
Yeah, I mean, dude, gets that mischief dodge, that disjoint off. Just that change to the hero in the recent patches. Well, not so recent anymore. But that was something the hero needed. He just kind of been playing with a flat tire for so long that that quality of life update really, really helps out for these high skilled players. And 4 bounty runes going the way of Astronaut Esports there. Unbelievable start for them.
That's so crazy. Like, just call it GG. Get out. I mean, you need money to make money, right? I mean, that's what they say. They're starting with 4 bounty runes, man. Absolutely crazy. I don't know. We look at this. I mean, they touched on the Storm Spirit. I think TA mid, is a little bit becoming normal again. How do you see this matchup in the mid lane going?
I mean, these are two stalwarts of NA Dota when it comes to the mid lane. Old White and I Annihilate. I mean, Storm is, dude, he's going to get that super quick bottle. And I think that's going to give Old White a little bit of trouble. With the Static Remnant Overload, you're able to kind of chew through the charges of Refraction once they start getting up. I mean, I Annihilate already level 2. Punching Old White under his own tower.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the meld, right? He got the meld to try to secure the range creep, and he's just getting bodied himself out. Finally gets the refraction, so it should calm down a little bit for him.
Oh, and with the deny there. What a gamer. Yeah, his bottle's already halfway out. Annihilate in a very, very good spot here this mid lane. And then the top
4 runes definitely helped. The Earth Spike's there. The Blood Grenade to dunk on him. They get the kill onto the Vengeful Spirit. That's 2 kills the way of Astronaut so far. We're 1:30 into this game.
Love to see this pace. We don't want to... No yawners here tonight, right?
I'm saying that. These guys, they came to play today for sure. I'm actually a little bit curious. I don't know if you've been following the THV, storyline. I'm a big Nonstop Grief fan. He was dealing with a little bit of trouble. They had Door playing pause 1. It looks like maybe things have subsided. Door back on that pause 5.
Yeah, I mean, he's contributing quite well this early in the game. And I mean, with this level lead, look to see that trend continue here. Khan
down bottom. They're going on to Door. Maybe we said his name a little bit too loud. The right clicks are there. Bungus able to claim the kill. Brave trying to make the return kill back on Bungus, but no dashes, no control.
Yeah, man. This Bungus Brewmaster is it's a great matchup for the hero and player. He's an expert on the brew. It's kind of surprised they let it get through the draft, honestly.
Oh no, up top. He's dodging with the mischief. He had the stun come out. And they kill Bungus down to the bottom lane, but they do get the Monkey King up in the top lane.
Disaster.
2 kills down in the bottom lane. Brave and Door get out of there alive. Double kill. Is this Silencer the support? I'm not so sure. Leaves the lane with two double or with the double kill.
Well, you know, if he had glaives and had gotten the intelligence, then no, he would be the carry. But you know, has the
Just an
last
instant
word,
switch.
has the arcane curse, holding that third
love
point
it.
though, with level 3.
What does the game look like if Void switches? Oh no, they are going on Bungus. It looks like they're really confident about this. He actually uses the time walk to get a little bit closer. There's just no bashes. The 12% is just too low. Mid lane?
A lot of heroes.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think they just know
You
they
gotta
want to
love it.
keep this. They want to keep this TA down. If they can keep the lane pushed in, chip away at those refraction charges, and control these water runes, they're going to see a lot of success here for Annihilate. But Rubik already returning down to the bottom lane, knowing that Bungus needs just a little bit of extra love to survive.
absolutely. I think they showed, like, you know, without help, they will go on this guy.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you know, as
you have-
talented as he is, 2 against 1 is a tough matchup.
Oh, Bloon's getting that courier deny. Hadn't yet delivered the items. Massive,
Super nice.
Massive boon for the Astronauts forces down here.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that that's
There's
a
just
3.
thing going on everywhere.
God. But yeah, that bottom lane is tough for the Brood. They've got 3 dots that they can throw onto him and then just chip him down over time. I mean, he's built for 2 bracers already, just hoping to have some survivability. And Door, why are you
Yeah.
up there, my friend?
Well, it's a better view. You know, they say real estate is better on the hill, I think. So
True. Just hope there's no avalanche. No tiny,
Yeah.
no tiny around, thankfully.
I don't know. He seems to be enjoying the view, honestly. No panic in this guy at all.
Dude, wouldn't that be crazy if they added a new mechanic to like high ground that increased spell range?
Yes, that would be crazy. They're going on the Timber up top, but he actually has the confidence to turn himself back onto the Lion. But the Jingo is active on the Monkey King. They've got the right clicks, and they are able to whittle him down. Timber, maybe a little bit too confident. Chose to go up. Maybe you should have gone down there.
Yeah, confidence turned him into monkey food. Old Wyatt.
They definitely got
Food
it.
for Storm and Rubik here in the mid lane.
Oh, wow. He's got the meld, though. I mean, the damage there is crazy. Fen just TPing himself in, too.
Yeah, Rubik not typically a high armor hero.
Oh, yeah.
Not a one.
Door's still going. He's like chasing this man in the river. I think this is like his killing spree for Door. That's amazing. That's like the storyline of today, though. Like these chases just to go on infinitely.
Yeah. He's like, put me on a hill again. I dare you.
Yeah, you got a little retribution there, that's for sure. Monkey King, they're going back on the Timbersaw. He did have the Whirling Death, but he'll take the Jingu stacks.
Yeah, Khan gonna be able to heal up. Pops the one, gets his tangos back into his bag, but they're going on. 50 Centaur here gets the stun out. Slow
Yeah, he
down the
tried
kill,
it.
but
Tried to save himself. And this guy's just getting Jingu all day, man. And boy, does he do damage. Down bottom, they're going on the Rubik. They've got the right clicks. He's slowed up as well. They just need one bash. Where's the chances?
Not going to tick out. They leave the kill on the table.
They left it. And now Door's the one in trouble. He did use the Fairy Fire. Another escape. What is this? They go one way, leaves them. It goes the other way, leaves them. And up top, Timbersaw's being gone on again. They've got the Earth Spike. They've got Monkey King jumping from the trees. And Timber looks like he's going to try to keep alive on this, but one more right click. And Monkey King will claim the kill onto Timbersaw.
Even kill count here between Astronauts and Honor Vanguard, 5-5. But Astro, they've got the net worth lead here just by a small hair.
I don't know. These guys like came out with like different. I don't know. You know, like ever hear in sports where they ate their Wheaties? I don't know. These guys like ate their Wheaties this morning or something. Everyone just has like this the killer instinct today.
Yeah, and I mean, just pushing the limits on all of these heroes. Just seeing Door survive for so long down there in that bottom lane, get the escape.
Yeah, and balloons. They like left him under tower, no bashes for 4 hits, like, and they just survives. Didn't tick off at all. And now we see a smoke play. We've got the chrono, and they want to catch Storm maybe in this mid lane.
Oh, they know he's gonna
Oh, he
go for the
scanned them.
power rune. Wow, what a heads-up play from my Annihilate.
That's unbelievable.
Right? Yeah.
But they
Gonna get the
still
jump
are going to
forward.
land the chrono. Do they have the damage to put in? The meld is there. The right click's the
Oh, yeah.
stun for the magic missile. It's a killing spree for the Vengeful Spirit. And the rest of Astronauts are trying to return something for their Storm Spirit's life. But Khan, he seems to be in a rough spot. Once those Jingu stacks finally
Bungus
gets,
is
he's
here,
got the stun on a 3. And now he's going with the ultimate. He's got it in place. It's in the river. And this TA is stuck. Will not be able to cross that bridge.
I mean, ultimately, I think Astronauts are the winners there. I mean, your Storm's back on the map. He's going to be farming again. Chronosphere is down, so they're not going to be able to make that similar move for another 2 minutes.
This man walked up the hill. Maybe he can get the creep deny. He does. What a gamer.
Centaur. Absolutely zonked out of his mind. Gets the deny. Also scouts out these stacks. So, I mean, that's going to necessitate rotation from Old White. He has to take these immediately before they bring more heroes from Astronauts to contest him. Which, I mean, not the worst thing, but it's also going to give Storm a little bit of free space here.
Yeah, and the Void's actually back in the mid lane, so opting to stay away from down bottom, maybe letting TA go into the jungle. I do think that 50 Centaur has one of the most underrated names, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love to see those mashups of like the Dota terms and then the pop culture references. And
absolutely,
like the names give me a chuckle. But it's when they get the images. That's what really gets me.
I don't know what his image is, but I hope it's 50 Cent. I'm a 90s kid, so
we'll have to get our graphic designer on that.
Absolutely.
For a post-game graphic or something.
He just needs like an Inda Club, 50 Cent photo for his Dota profile.
Many creeps wish death on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Many mids. Oh, many mids.
Many mids.
Many mids. There we go.
He just needs a whole bio. Lyrics from 50 Cent.
It's going to be his season 7 draft bio, probably.
He really should. He really should. Yeah, so we've got an interesting layout here. I don't know. You've got this TA. I mean, we did talk about how it is a good mid laner, but it is a little bit of a greedy mid laner, right? You want to be able to take these stacks. It's so good at taking the ancient stacks as well. Does this slow down a hero like Void, who, perennially is not that great of a farmer?
I mean, we saw typically yes, but Bray's been moving around the map quite nicely. I mean, we've seen him take the mid lane here twice now with the absence of the TA. So he's not particularly hurting for farm or space. Void, not a hero.
Down bottom. They've got the split from the Brew. They got the Earth Spike. They got the Finger. And they take down KK.
Yeah, I think that's the first promo split of the game. They're looking to capitalize off of it, going for another kill.
Chasing down Soul here. He's surrounded by the Brews. Magic Missile. And the Brew is back together. But now Bray, he's in position. He actually catches the Venge. They get the kill onto the Lion, and they're bringing more. Silence is here now. They got
stolen
swap. And now Soul, he's going to take down here, but not before they get the kill onto the Rubik. And now Bungus, he's running for his life. He doesn't have split. He does have the Healing Lotus, but an instant first hit dash. He's got the Urn used, or the Spirit Vessel, onto the Void. And Void, is he going to be able to time walk it off? No, he gets the double kill.
Door respecting the 1v1 lets his faceless Void fall. Oh, you gotta wonder what the cons are on that one. Say no, it's the Makura, man. Respect the 1v1, back off. But
you do gotta love it.
Oh, Annihilate on the prowl. Level 10, full mana.
Yeah, this guy is shown too. They talked about him in the panel. That Annihilate, he's one of these guys that play mid that he could take over a game. He at once after the first week, he was holding the kill record. So one of these heroes that scales so well, he makes good rotations. Definitely something we need to look out for.
Certainly. He doesn't find that kill initially. Oh, but Old White does.
Yeah,
50 Centaur
gets
to
the
fall.
kill. KK running through all of them. Oh, with the stun, maybe saving his hero. He's got the trap used. Oh no, he's got enough. Double kill for the TA in the top.
Oh, he's gonna lose his tree here, Colin. You're in the danger zone, my friend. Luckily, no chakram available from KK.
That's gonna be one of the best matchups to look at in this game. Not Monkey King versus Timbersaw, but just the fact that Monkey King wants trees and Timbersaw doesn't want trees.
Right.
Like, what else do you want from a game, right?
I mean, it's just the classic binary of good versus evil.
Just,
right?
yeah.
Man versus
Where are
machine, nature. Yeah.
Where's our nature boys at? It's man versus nature. Actually, or machines. Machines versus man. Oh no, like he shows up to the party a little bit late, so they don't opt to give him the kill, but the whole team is here. Even Bungus has gone through the twin gates. This is a 4-on-5 showdown, and it looks like they're in for it. They jump in, they hex up the Rubik. Storm in the backline, trying to grab Old White. They got the Jingu stacks as well. They're all on this TA. The Lion Finger is there too. Brave trying to jump out, but he's already used the Time Walk. He's got the Vortex. He's got the right clicks, and they've got the damage. Double kill for the Storm. THV walked into a little bit of a trap there.
Yeah, I don't think they expected Astronauts to throw all their resources at that fight. I mean, you were kind of dancing around Dangerous Fire, not having the Chronosphere available on the Faceless Void. You know, he entered that fight with it still on cooldown for about 20 seconds and ultimately didn't get a chance to cast it, falling to that Boundless Strike Zip combo. And we see 3 heroes rushing bottom here. There's no tower, but they
out too.
Yeah, they know KK's farming down here. He's low on mana. He's not going to be able to get away from this.
He does have the full reactive stacks, but like you said, they're just all here. The Vortex, the Earth Spike, even the ultimate from Monkey King. They commit the Wukong's command. They keep him within the circle. And circles are dangerous in this game, man.
Yeah, circles are dangerous when you are a square. And Honor Vanguard looking to square up here onto Khan. Get the stun and the swap. Bray.
They get their man.
Heart's Delight has that Maelstrom finished.
Yeah, don't be a square, guys. I Annihilate, not afraid at all of that chrono. Upset, they don't have the damage, but oh no, he's in the spot. He's melded instantly. Double kill from TA. And now Bungus trying to get anything in return for his mid laner that just went down in 3 hits.
Gonna have to use the split here.
Do they have what it takes to get these kills? They are focused on this Vengeful Spear. It does seem like the easier kill, but these pandas are just going down pretty fast. They get the kill on line in the back lines. I don't know. Bungus, he just makes his way back out.
How's he going to get out of this one?
Is he going to get out?
I don't think he is.
Double kill for the Timbersaw. Long range stun from Monkey King. I mean, these guys, they're just willing to throw spells in. Rubik, he gets caught in the fray as well. In the mid lane, unstoppable streak for Door. I mean, I don't know. That felt like they were going in one at a time. People were just, as they were respawning, walking themselves down there slowly.
Yeah, and man, this position 5 silencer contributing perhaps a bit more than we anticipated.
He's not done. Fingers there. Timbersaw stays on the high ground, and Astronauts are ready for it.
Yeah, silence used, but it's not going to be enough to save the Timbersaw, unfortunately. But yeah, I really like this skill build. You know, he's been on so many kills, but he doesn't have a point in Glaives of Wisdom, so no intelligence gain. But he is just throwing out so much damage between the Last Word, between the Arcane Curse. That damage is just making all the difference in these early fights. Really keeping Honor Vanguard in some of these skirmishes. It's got the Pavis. Kind of nice against a lot of this damage coming out from Astro, but 50 Centaur with it.
He's got the
Ravage.
The double Earth Spike, and that's going to be the first kill down. Venge is there. TA trying to stay invisible. He's got the refraction, trying to put the damage out, had the side blades, but Storm just jumps right through him, and they get the double kill on Annihilate. And now the Wukong's command is in place. You've got the buybacks out
From Venge, yeah.
Yeah, Venge is there, and a triple kill for the Storm.
Oh, and you swapped yourself into the dead zone, my friend.
He swapped himself in, trying to get himself out. Brought himself into danger, but able to walk himself away. There's still 4 heroes here, but man, it just seems like it's tough for THV to take these fights. They're winning these little engagements, but it does feel like Astronaut has most of the control.
Yeah, I mean, outside of the Chronosphere, a Bash, and the Magic Missile, where's your lockdown on Honor Vanguard, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough for sure. Yeah, you've got the Chrono. And then you've got the magic missile. I mean, definitely lacking in that department. I mean, looking into as this game gets in it a little bit later, I mean, Void, is it still that hero that he just carries the game if he can get there?
I mean, you can always delete the Rubik and the Lion. I mean, Storm doesn't really have a ton of armor. It's got 50% resistance right now on physical.
Oh man, they're making a play. They caught the +5. I mean, these guys just are not afraid of anything. This Khan and this Monkey King is just not afraid to be in the backlines, and 50 Centaur on the Lion is just right there with him. These beautiful Earth Spikes every time they need it.
Yeah, the quality of life buffs that Lion's gotten over the most recent patches, just extra reach on the Earth Spike, extra width on it too, just the damage on mana drain, really made this hero playable again. Just for so long, he was considered dumpster tier, but now he's back on the scene. Love to see that kind of rebirth.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, especially like an iconic hero like Lion. Like I feel like it's such a beginner-friendly hero as well. You have a Hex, you have a Stun. I mean, it's just nice to have in the game. So it's good to see him back. And I mean, NADCL has been prioritizing. I don't know the pick rate on this guy, but his contest rate has to be high.
Yes, it certainly seems like we've seen him in almost every game.
Oh, we've got an Orchid on Storm. He finds the Venge up in the top lane. Mega kill streak. Old White getting a return kill on a Rubik.
All right, not the worst, you know. Concentrating that value on Old White, love to see it. But yeah, Lion in season 6 of the NADCL, it's an 84% contest rate. So for those of you watching at home, if you are unaware of this stat, this means that he's either been picked or banned in 84% of the games. So each game you have obviously you can pick 5 heroes per side. Then you can ban. How many bans do we get? Do we get 12?
I know the panel was talking about it.
Yeah, but you get X amount of bans as well. And these are important choices that kind of shape they definitely shape the entire match that you're about to play. So each one is made with great deliberation, consideration of your strategy, of every aspect of the game you want to play. So to have a hero affected in 84% of the matches, so important.
We've got Brew. He's silenced up. He does have the split, but he is not going. He gets it. This guy's just too good. What can you do? Monkey King, he's in now. He's got the Wukong's command, but the Chrono right on top of him. They instantly take care of the Lion. I Annihilate is on an unstoppable streak. He gets kill on the Venge, and Bray will fall to Khan. Yeah, and instantly. Tough word for me there.
Not getting that kill onto the Brewmaster. I mean, you use your ultimates and you stagger them in a way and you hope to maximize their effectiveness, but ultimately you use them both and you get a Lion kill. Like, that's not the desired result. I think when you're in this situation, you just got to use it all, kill the high value target, and then evaluate from there. Whether it's sacrificing a support or two so your course can get out, or just taking down one hero maybe and then losing 3. But
maybe they heard the contest rate of Lion right before that fight.
I mean, Lion, he did have a very clutch Earth Spike to stop the Timber Saw damage. Yeah. I mean, that damage could have killed, could have sent Bungus over the top and killed him.
I'm curious. We do see Void, like, it looks like they're putting a lot of net worth into this TA. Yeah. Look at the net worth. I mean, Monkey King and TA up at the top. It is a pretty even game, though. I feel like if Void can get some farm, could be interesting. But they're smoked up in the top lane. They see the side blades coming through. They know TA is here. He's up in the trees, and they're going to find him. Uses refraction. He's got the trap down as well. The silence is there. Storm Spear jumping from who knows where, but now he's here. He takes the kill. Wicked sick kill streak for I Annihilate.
That's a lot of gold to the Storm Spirit as well. It's going to fuel him for that Black King bar. Under 1,000 gold remaining for that purchase. I mean, 30 seconds till Chronosphere. I think Astronauts could put a little bit of chip damage here on this tier 2 tower with the death of the Templar Assassin.
Does seem a little bit scary without your storm, but they go for the tormentor. And man, line's going down pretty low. Oh no, the blink is there.
Yeah. And he gets the shard from the kill too on the lion. So
yeah, that's
upgrades
great.
the mana drain, gives you more distance, more targets, and gives you magic resistance as well with that debuff immunity. So very, very strong pickup here for free. Yodi, do you think that tormentor burn damage or reflected damage should cancel blink dagger?
Yeah, so I was thinking about that, honestly. I was like, I almost felt dumb because I was like, oh man, thank goodness he could blink. Because it's damage, right? Like, so the way I see it, but it's not enemy hero damage, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only enemy hero or Roshan, so
yeah,
neutral creeps or lane creeps don't affect it.
I don't know. I mean, I think objectives. But I guess Roshan's treated like a hero, like he should be.
Right. He's highly regarded.
How do you feel about the placement of Roshan, actually, with all the changes from going from kind of the river to where it is now?
I mean, I think as Valve have kind of tuned it over the recent patches, it's improved, but it still feels, I don't know. I wish it was more centralized. The twin gates do help a little bit in terms of access and reach to Roshan in this bit. I do like the flexibility of the night and day cycles. I think that adds an interesting dynamic to the game. But I don't know. I miss the old Roche pit, kind of.
Yeah. It's so hard though, because it's like, how do you centralize something in the middle? Like no matter where you put it, kind of off middle, it always like benefits one side. Oh man, they're going on the Timbersaw. Silenced up. They've got the Shivas. It looks like they'll have the damage. BKB is popped. INL8 just showing it off, but Yules is there. But there is the Chrono, and Void. He's going to take out the Lion instantly in this fight. And Timbersaw, he is able to get himself up into the top, and they got the stolen Chronosphere. But they're going on this silenced up Storm Spirit. Double kill for Bray Bray. And now Old White, he's turned his attention, Magic Missile onto the Panda, and he is going to fall as well. Khan in the back lines, and Rubik just using Time Walk to get himself out. What a great fight for THV.
Yeah, really riding the momentum off of that Roshan kill. But I mean, ultimately, I think you have to attribute that to KK just baiting astronauts masterfully.
For sure.
Gets the Yule Scepter off at the very last second. Sets up a great Chronosphere. I mean, Rubik didn't let them get away unscathed, like freezing 3 of the Radiant heroes. But, I mean, by the time that happened, you'd already lost so much.
Oh, another Earth Spike. He catches the Void. He's got a glimmer of life. He takes him down. BKB has committed killing spree out from Khan. The damage is there, but the Wukong's command is committed. They're going on to the Vengeful Spirit. TA is able to walk himself out. The swap, but a double kill for the Monkey King. And Rubik force-staff himself up. These guys do not seem like they want to stop this chase.
No, they are on the prowl, looking for more. 2-band smoke coming out. Probably going to get a third in there. Doubling back to get your Rubik picked up. You do have a good bit of damage and control available. No Finger of Death from the Lion. Timbersaw's going to be a tall glass of water to take down here.
Oh, yeah. Like you said, with the Yules, now he's got the blink. I mean, this Timbersaw cannot be the target, and that's what they opt to do. He's got the Jingu. They've got the Earth. They've got the stuns. They've got Annihilate. What can you do? I mean, this guy, he just will jump from anywhere to help his team.
Damn. Love to see it. I Annihilate, shooting the half-court shot and sinking it.
Absolutely. This guy like can't miss. I swear when he showed up top, he had no mana. I don't know where that guy came from, but like did the math. Like he calculated it in air, I think. Showed up.
Right. Oh man. But yeah, he's gonna okay. So he had the Aghanim Scepter queued up, but he's gonna finish out the full Witchblade, building that into the Parasma. Such a great item, man. I'm glad that Valve implemented an upgrade to the Witchblade.
Yeah, talk much as Parasma.
I mean, as much as I hate playing against it, just casters and intelligence-based right-clickers, they just needed something else. I mean, so the Witchblade gives you some stats like attack speed and some armor, most notably the debuff from the intelligence-based damage that comes out from that. And then also the projectile speed. A lot of heroes love that. But the Parasma, you finish your Witchblade, and then you just farm up 2,800 more gold. Simple, right? Buy your Mystic Staff, and get the Parasma. And, I mean, the real shining jewel of this is that it decreases enemy magic resistance.
Oh, they're going onto the line.
Don't have to decrease any resistances there. That guy is so squishy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Parasma is cool too, because I feel like a lot of times you wanted to go for the Bloodthorn for the True Strike, but Parasma gives you that True Strike hit, and like you said, it does excel, more of what these mages want.
Yeah. Man, these traps are making it impossible for Bungus.
They've got the silence. Bungus is stuck. He's silenced up. He is invisible for now. He does opt to use the split. Storm's back. He's back in through the Twin Gates. They've got the stun up from Monkey King. Storm, he's going onto door. You do hear the Aegis is reclaimed, but they got the Void, and now they're going on for more. The silence is used. TA going back through the Twin Gates, but now they've got the Vengeful Spirit and a mega kill streak into a double kill for Khan.
Oh, man, you cannot let the global silence get stolen, my friend. Great steal from Bloons there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's got some huge steals too. I mean, I feel like stealing Chrono doesn't feel good when it's Void in it, but when you can keep their whole team in the backline as they find TA up top as well. Are the two supports going to take down the mid laner? Well, good thing they got help. Monkey King is here, but the BKB...
No basher.
No bash.
But no, they will not take down the mid laner, though they do force out that... Let's see what BKB use was that. Was that the first? No, the second BKB use. And man, look at this vision game from Astronauts. From their earlier kill on that Timber Saw, they are just ready to play aggressively in this triangle.
It's true, yeah. Heavily on that top side.
Oh, and Annihilate getting the Arcane Rune. Has his Parasma finished.
It does feel like they're ready to make a play here. I don't know. This line is, I really enjoy the way this guy plays the game. He's always in the forefront, looking for those stuns.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as you get Blink online, that's exactly how you want to play. You're like, let's go, go.
And he looks for it. He got the finger onto door. 50 Centaur will fall. Lion's down, but now the Chrono's out, and he's up in the air from the Rubik. But they got the damage out from TA. Monkey King will fall. Bungus on the Pandy, still got 20 seconds till the split, but Storm Spirit in the backline trying to do the damage onto the Void. TA's got his attention set onto the Brew. He stole it, and he got the kill. He uses the Fade Bolt, secures the kill onto the Void, but now it's Annihilate having to run for his life. He's just got a little bit of mana left. He's able to TP himself. No, he's Yule
Scepter.
They got him. The Yules is there. He's got no mana. Rubik's just going to have to watch from the trees. The swap is out. And they've got Bloons. Double kill for KK on this Timber Saw. And that is a team wipe. THV looks to be back into this game.
Oh, I don't think they were ever out of it, my friend. Whenever you have, you got Faceless Void, you're just doing the Birdman hand rope, waiting for one Chronosphere to take it all. And man, they almost got out unscathed. But Void, no BKB yet, so he is still susceptible to a lot of the options that Astronauts have available.
It's true. Yeah, just to see him get fabled down inside of a stolen Chrono. It's tough, but it happens. It happens. But I think the biggest thing there is just getting Storm. I feel like it's not like so bad, but losing Storm there at the end, it just cascaded into they also lose the Rubik. I mean, I think that the way they just are ending these fights are so amazing.
The absolute, yeah, I agree with you 100%. But then to see the absolute disrespect there coming out from the region room deny.
Yeah.
And the tip afterwards, man, I love it.
Yeah, tips are great. I don't know your take on tips, but I feel like I'm a big fan. I prefer it over all chat any day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, anything that you can use to either, I feel like both of these teams, they're playing a fairly even matchup. All 10 players are skilled. They all offer great contributions to their team. So just a little friendly. It's just another extended form of banter,
Yeah.
Kind of like a nod. And then they're timber tipped. like saying, "Hey, good play." Like,
we got to be able to
screw
look out
you.
on down and bottom here. They used the twin gate. Monkey King having to use the BKB instantly. Silence is out from door, but both teams are here. He's got the harpoon. He pulls in the timber saw, stops the timber chain. He's got the Yules. He's inside of the Wukong's command. Do they have the position to control him? It looks like maybe they do. Storm is here now. He's got the Vortex onto 2. They take down the Vengeful Spirit, and now you've got a Chrono back onto 3. They want to take down the Storm. They've got the damage. The right clicks out from the TA as well as the Void, and now it's a double kill for TA. And they also get the kill onto the Rubik. Monkey King surrounded. The only one here is the Bears, but man, just with this damage, TA triple kills, and now Brewmaster, he's just trying to get anything for this here. Gets the kill onto door, and he's seems to be faster than everyone else.
But for how long?
For how long?
Notice orb on
They've
cooldown.
got the time lock.
Yeah, no dispel available.
Another team wipe. I mean, THV, they really are asserting their dominance, man. These Chronos are just doing so much. They're able to pick their targets, able to get the Storm out early, and it really just changes the dynamic of this team without him.
Yeah, I mean, Monkey King kind of over pursuing the Timbersaw there. You know, I initially thought that Timbersaw kind of played himself. He pulled back the chakram, cut down the tree line that gave Monkey King, gave him enough vision to use the harpoon to pull him back. And I thought at that point it was going to be enough for Astronauts to kind of turn that fight into their favor, but they just don't get the kills. They need to take an early lead in these fights, and they just lose everything.
It's true, and they just have so much damage to go on these Chronos as well. I mean, you've got the Chrono, you just have TA on the outside, just dumping physical damage into these guys. It's it's pretty wild, man. It's pretty wild. I think Timber might be a bait of a target at this point. I think that going on him first seems to be like that might be their demise.
Yeah, you got to get the silencer. You got to get the TA. I mean, the Venge Aura is helping out the TA a good bit too. I mean, 25% extra damage. She is just absolutely pumping. Oh, she's got a Monkey King bar backpacked right now too, man. Not even at her full power, you know. It's not even her final form.
The extra life for now, I suppose.
Yeah, that'll do. I imagine that she'll switch it into her inventory once the fight starts. Maybe like swapping out her treads or something.
Yeah, it's true. I can tell you, walking around with no boots is actually such a wasted time. It feels so bad.
It's a self-grief, man.
It really is. Mentally, even. Like, I don't even know what it means for the game, but mentally it hurts.
Right. Like, I don't like walking around barefoot. I can't imagine doing it in Dota 2. Like, can you imagine, like, going uphill into the enemy base barefoot? Like, no, dude, I'm not a hobbit. That's not going to happen.
calling out the hobbits. Hobbits taking strays out here.
Yeah, shout out Frodo. My bad. Shout out Samwise Gamgee.
They found the lion. He gets the stun, but man, he just has no chance in that.
Yeah, this feels like this game for Astronauts is getting to the point where you start paying the blood god and sacrifices of your supports just to buy an extra 30 seconds for the match.
Oh, Storm is going in. He wants the silence, so the Glimmer Cape saves him. Wow, the meld hits. Like you said, he actually takes out the BKB. He's got the Monkey King bar in now. They catch Monkey King on top of the tree. He's got the Wukong's command. He pulls him back in with the harpoon, but invisibility is invincibility. And now Void is here, but almost falls, but TA as well. And they've got the mega kill streak onto Timbersaw.
Yeah, this is absolute misery territory if you're your Monkey King here. I mean, he's super farmed, you know. He's got the most last hits in the game.
Yeah. I think
Almost
they talked about it too, right? They
Yeah.
talked about in the panel just all the tools that they have for this Monkey King. I think when they picked it in the draft, I think they gave like a laundry list of reasons why the panelists felt like it might be a tough game, and we're seeing that here. But he's also being caught alone, you know, so it is said to be seen, you know, maybe a full team, they can get themselves back into this.
Yeah, I mean, they've got answers for the Monkey King. That kind of error happens under pressure, you know. You feel the squeeze getting put on, so you're like, I gotta make a play. I gotta get some space for my squad, make something happen. I mean, ultimately, it's an overextension and he dies, but it happens away from your base. You're almost back up. You get a tier 2 tower trade also.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like the worst. And he almost got the kill onto the Void, right? They got the swap out from bench. I mean, I don't think it's the worst play. I just think that THV is just edging them out. They're just getting a little bit more out of these fights, and it seems to be snowballing.
Yeah, they're certainly not gooning on THV as KK blinks to the high ground. 50 Centaur taking over half his mana almost.
Yeah,
another
huge stun. Yeah, and that's Monkey King right on top. But the silence comes out. The BKB is used. The Chrono's there, but they're all on the Wukong's command. Void Yules up into the air. They're going to be able to get this kill onto Monkey King inside of his ult. Void opts to just run away. They're out. Monkey's got the Jingo, but he's still taking the damage. Annihilate trying to get it. They wanted to get the finger, but the Glimmer saves them for now.
We got swap.
Aegis is there. They swap him back. TA, he's hexed up. He's got the refraction. Now it's a double kill for the TA. Annihilate, he's low on mana. He needs to back himself out of here. Bungus, he's just trying to keep him off of his base. He's still got the pandas alive. But now he's one panda. One panda against the THV, right? The world is in front of him. Void, he wants a piece of it, but the BKB's there. They want to get this kill. Void, he's hit with the Monkey King stun, and he's under the Chakram, but Annihilate jumps right through, but the Time Walk saves him. He takes the TA out of the play, but they've got the Void in the back line. He's TPing out. What a play, and what a return from Astronaut.
Man, we've had 3 great games in front of us where neither team given up. You know, they're all fighting their hearts out to the end. I mean, both high grounds are still fully intact here. Astronauts just zipping back to success with that Storm Spirit, the Aghanim Scepter, man. Electric Vortex Ravage.
Yeah, you love it. Like when it goes well, like it's just one of the coolest spells, right? I mean, the pull is so satisfying, and there's just so many things that the rest of the team can do while they're being pulled in.
Exactly. It's a 1-2-3 punch, you know.
Yeah. And they had the follow-up too. I mean, if you get caught in a line, this line has just constantly gotten these huge ravages with the Earth Spike.
Bray threatened by the positioning of the Astronauts. Only 2 heroes available on Honor Vanguard. I mean, I don't think your silencer is going to do too much for you if you get caught there, but dodges the rotation.
I just love the positioning as well. Like you see where Astronaut Esports is playing the map. They've lost a couple fights, but I mean they're still pressuring this tier 3 top. They're still in the triangle of the team that's kind of been team wiping them. I just think there's a lot to this posturing that really helps your game overall. It just opens up so much farm on the map for the other heroes as well.
Yeah, they know they have to be aggressive. They cannot just be passively waiting for Honor Vanguard to come back and fight again with their ults. They're like, we need to take down their vision. We need to get aggressive vision of our own. Do our best to split the map, pressure Honor Vanguard into a corner. That way we can get Roshan eventually. And, they are up to the task. But Vanguard responding with a 5-minute smoke.
Yeah, they know that they're up top. Monkey King's down here. Showed on the wave.
Oh. Bray has Chronosphere ready.
Oh, no, he's going to walk right into it.
Oh,
he's BKB. He jumps up. Do they have the damage? It's there. TA with the right clicks. He chops the tree. He's stuck in the Chrono, and he'll die within the Void.
Oh, Ancon's courier gets killed. You know, he doesn't have buyback anyway, so it's not a big deal, but
they're cutting waves.
That's 750 gold. Yeah.
They were thinking that they were going to push the wave with the creeps, and they didn't. Annihilate stuck here low, man. It has to BKB. He does have the Vortex onto 2. Maybe going to get the kill onto this Venge, but if he doesn't, he might end up with nothing. Empty hands, empty pockets. Annihilate killed and sent back to the fountain.
Yeah. Annihilate didn't have a TP available. Even if he did, it was on cooldown.
They've caught
You're not getting out of that.
This is just actually rolling out of control. Now Lion in the top lane. He's got the Yules, but that's about it. They're running down mid. You got the buybacks, but can they really save the base here?
With a Lion and Brew, probably not. Yeah, you're
They buy back
probably
Annihilate.
hoping for a
They buy back
probably
Annihilate.
hoping for a
He's
bait.
in. He tried the Vortex. BKB was used on his way in. A little bit of damage there. He's getting pretty low. Refraction is still on cooldown for 2 seconds. Got the meld. He is low on life, but he kills the Storm. That's a die back onto the Storm Spirit.
Game
Swaps out the TA. He's trying to get the kill onto the Brew. And they just got everything here. Brew's back into 1, but he's silenced. And he's running, just trying to keep him off of his base. The Lotus won't keep him alive for long. Double kill for KK.
I love the selfless approach from Bungus, trying to buy as much time as possible. You know, you're going to have 2 dire heroes up here in 10 seconds, but it's not going to be enough.
Got the buyback on the Brew. Just that no give up attitude.
Right.
That's what the players are on today, man.
It never says die. Need a big steal here from Rubik. What can he get?
Oh, he pulled back the Brew. He's going to instantly fall. No. Yeah, the damage out from TA.
Yeah. I'll be honest, they're trying to do a little bit of work for the Brewmaster, but not going to be enough to pull him away.
Yeah, this TA is just hitting from deep. Void, he tries the Chrono. He misses it onto the Monkey King. But I'm not sure they need it anyways. The stolen magic missile, the Wukong's command. Oh, it's huge.
Right, doing a little work.
BKB. He's got 3 in there. The swap to
swapped
pull
out.
him out. Yeah, they took him. They tried to save the base. Now it's just the supports. Timber size dive in the base. Into the fountain and back out.
Big lift from Rubik.
It looks like
Not gonna-
THB is probably just going to be able to secure this when they stop messing around.
Yeah. But can we bait them into a 5-man fountain?
Yeah, that's the only way.
Right.
It looks like they're prone to it, though. Astronaut, man. What a close game, but 27k net worth lead there at the end. Void and TA, man. Just the damage into those Chronos. It seemed like the Honor Vanguard just won too many of those late game fights.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was just back and forth and back and forth. And then ultimately, the Wombo was just too much. They caught the Monkey King out a couple times, and they just marched it straight down, man. Like, even at the very end of the game, Soul lost an entire Aghanim Scepter, killed on a courier. Didn't matter. Like, 42k net worth, or 4.2k net worth gone, and it's like, it's whatever. We're fine.
Yeah, it just seemed like they started to have the tools for the Monkey King, and I think TA was just always in the perfect position for these Chronos. I feel like you were always getting like a huge amount of damage on whoever they locked down.
Yes.
And it's just really great teamwork all around from THV to pull that out, because it did feel a little bit scary early on. It felt like Monkey King was getting away with stuff that maybe he shouldn't be able to. And
Very illegal.
Yeah, very illegal stuff. And I don't know. And THV, way to turn around their season. You know, they started that first week kind of in the dumpster, and it's really good to see these storylines like this of these teams coming back.
Right. THV haters, where are you now?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Where
Yeah,
you
Bray
guys
Bray.
at?
That was a great point. He never griefed his team with like an inopportune chronosphere. I feel like so many times I've seen my allies just frozen by a stray chrono.
Yeah.
But just
Yeah, I mean more in the chrono, better Void, right? My team, your team, all team.
Right, more heroes goes Burr.
More heroes. Yeah, give everyone a break, right?
Yeah.
No,
But speaking of breaks,
yeah,
I think we're gonna kick it back to the panel.
Oh, are you guys ready for it?
Maybe.
I was waiting for the Pop-Tart call. Sorry, guys, I work on Pop-Tart's terms. But yeah, let's throw it back. I think Doty and Samson, they are ready to break this down, because there's a lot to chew on. Take it back, guys.
Thank you, guys. We have a bit of drama going on in the general chat. Of course, Yodi Brody and Malibu don't have much of an idea of what's going on the Discord. If you want to taste a little bit of the juicy drama, we have a fine dine cuisine of 2 team owners going ham at each other in the general chat of the NADCL Discord. Of course, command whatever ! Discord and Twitch, and you will absolutely get it. We might link it in Twitch on YouTube. But you know what? Samson, take it away. I think you've been paying attention, a bit more attention between Grapefruit and Eagle. What is going on here?
Yeah, so yesterday we were interviewing Eagle, and he kind of spoke on how there's a victim mentality in a Dota, and how he actually called out Grapefruit, the Continuum owner, on his lack of draft prep, and they're going at it in the Discord right now.
Yeah, I mean, some of the insults of the "you are a 20 IQ player" to "you must be an RTZ fan" deal is, I think it's a wide range of, how should I say? It's not. I wouldn't call it hate speech ish. I'd rather call it beyond banter. Upgraded banter, epic banter is. I think that's the expression I'm gonna go with. And yeah, the drama is especially amazing. But what is also extremely amazing is I do believe that last game we predicted it right. Although during the mid game, I was like, "Am I stupid? How are the astronauts blasting off this hard in the mid game and pushing the boys at THV all the way to the base?" That was a tough one to watch.
Yeah, I think that the Faceless and the TA just got away with a little too much. Like, I thought the Storm, and I mean, I just thought Astronauts, once they got ahead, it was going to be hard for anybody to come back against them.
I didn't believe it. I was like, just looking back and forth at the drama and the game. It's like, what is going on? At the same time, like basically, it was interesting to see that eventually, the things we mentioned during the drafting stage here at the panel, it eventually worked out. We are not the sharpest tools in the shed since we're not playing, obviously, but we did make some general points which then actually worked out. The monkey didn't pop off that hard. It eventually fell behind, and yeah, even though some of those chronos were a bit shaky in my eye, I think they just generally had a good shakedown of things going on.
There was a Rubik chrono in there somewhere too. So at least one stolen chrono.
I was like, what?
One thing we were wrong about, the silencer, like, only died 5 times. That's impressive to me. Against a Storm Monkey King, you only die 5 times as such a immobile support. I don't know how he got away with that. I guess the control is just there with the Faceless. And I mean, yeah, the TA damage was just too much.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Is it Annihilate skills, or is it just the good positioning of the silencer? What does it boil down to? Because Annihilate should, in my eye, definitely know the move. Like, you roll in, you press the W, pull him in, right click, and he's dead. It could either be Parasma, it could either be something else.
I think we just underestimated the reaction of THV. The Storm, I mean, you kind of see it in the fights. The Storm goes in, the Monkey King goes in, they can very easily just die. The TA can just kill them. Like, even the Timber, the Venge, they can just kill them. Oh, yeah, so the Venge has the aura and the minus armor, just propelling the TA even further.
Right. So it's the mixture of the negative damage and the world of a Chalkrum. But might we see something similar, or might we see something different? Because I do believe our next draft should be live and under us. And they start off with the Doom, the Nature's Prophet. A lot of Nature's Prophet bans today, aren't there?
Oh yeah, it's let's see, it is the highest contested hero. Yeah,
right.
Nature's number 1, Doom number 2, and as mentioned in the cast, Lion is number 3 contest rate. I will say though, looking at the Lion stats, he's been picked 38 times, which is very high up there, 4th in pick rate, but he has a 31% win rate, 32 if you round up. So
the
Lion win rate is, the Lion win rate is very, very bad. He is the number 1 reverse ranked hero, so he's the most overrated hero.
No, in other regions, I tend to see him thrive. The Hex or Spike, and of course the Monosuck with the shard on top of it. That's it was a meme, when the Reddit post came out with the patch, and now everyone's doing it. All you see
Yeah.
is spell immune or debuff immune or whatever the frack immune. Lions just sucking off everyone. Just blue lines all over my screens. That's all I see all the time.
Yeah, I was thinking about this during the game yesterday. I think we watched a B-God game yesterday where he played Lion, and I think the mana suck is more annoying than it is helpful. Like having to deal with it feels bad, but like yesterday, do you really want your B-God just stealing mana the whole game? Like maybe you want like a star player or something, or on a different hero.
Yeah, like your Pudge or a Tusk.
Yeah,
Oh,
or
what are the other
a
B-God heroes?
Skyrath back in the day.
Skyrath
maybe.
Mage, yeah. Oh, Skyrath Mage
A
B-God.
Hoodwink.
Holy crap.
Oh, but Hoodwink and Techie both get banned, so they're thinking about it.
Yeah, with those taken out, let's see. Follow-up is going to be the Rubik to the Lion. As I mentioned, the Lion makes an appearance.
You know, I guess I get the Rubik pick. It is just such a staple of a hero in Dota, but I don't know. There are better picks than Rubik nowadays.
I don't like his lack of mobility. Like, yeah, I gotta get my Aether Lens on and my Blink on, and then I'm useful.
Mm-hmm.
Is the kind of vibe I'm getting from the hero. But there's just so many better position 4s or even position 5s, because usually when you go with the Rubik open, if it's having a bad lane, you move it to the 5, and then basically you just get another 4 that can move in harmony with the off lane.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm.
That's what they were doing last game. Really, like, yeah, the BTD battler played the Rubik 5, I believe.
Yeah, balloons.
Yep. Let's see.
And he didn't have the best of times, honestly, because 50 Centaur, basically
16 deaths on the 50 Centaur. That's rough.
yeah. So they tried to make it work with Bungus, and overall I wouldn't say failed, but yeah, in the first 10 minutes was looking okay because the Lion got like 2 kills. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, 2 kills and 1 kill on to the Brewmaster. So it's not the worst lane ever, but
they go for the Storm second pick again, or third pick, or whatever it is, which is very surprising because I felt like last game when they got countered with the Templar, like that was pretty game winning to get that Templar with such a free lane. But I also totally understand the second pick Storm. If he's a level 30 Storm, it's I Annihilate, one of the best players here. Yeah, go again, make some adjustments.
We'll see though. As what? Well, no, I don't know. My screen must be glitching.
No,
is that a disruptor?
I guess the ultimate is just really a nuisance for the Storm. And yeah, when you think about like what the problem with the Storm was in game 1 was he would go on somebody and they'd just have enough damage to kill him and it didn't matter. I Annihilate, if he is able to fight, go in, go out multiple times, like that's what makes him win games. And if he can go in and die immediately, that's what makes it a bad game for him. So yeah, the disruptor is gonna screw him over.
I'll be curious to see it for sure. During the laning stage, it's one of the most annoying heroes. Best right click damage in the game, one of the best burst damages in the game, with the lightning strike, obviously, in the beginning, and then kinetic fields. And don't even get me started on kinetic fields, man. Like, holy crap, this hero used to be a very, very annoying. Ever since the adjustments, we see less and less of him. But yeah, the Dinosaur Rider, it's going to be an interesting one for sure.
He's sitting at a 50% win rate in Divine. Or, yeah, 50%. So
what about here, just about here on NADCL? Like, is this the first appearance at all? It's like their ban rates, pick rates for the hero. So you get the Grimstroke pickup along with the Davion.
Yeah, this is the second disruptor pick. I think last night when I checked, it was one of the uncontested heroes. So somebody must have picked it earlier.
Interesting. But yeah, with the Davian and the Grimstroke pickup, so the Dragonite and the Grimstroke pickup, there's a good carry for the Inkswell. Two good carriers for the Inkswell. Obviously, the Dragonite and the Storm, as we basically have, if I'm calculating correct, like a 7-second chain stun right now on the Astronaut side, which I'm a big fan of. And telekinesis. Okay. Make it 8.
And you got the Storm Vortex, are you counting that?
Yeah, I counted that. Yeah. The Storm Vortex is 2.5. Dragon Tail's like 2.3 or something ish. And then you have the Inkswell, which is like 0.8. Minus like the average status resistance, and then you add the telekinesis, so you get to like 8 seconds.
So I guess they go with the Dragonite because they feel like the Lion Disruptor is really lame, and they want to just have a solid guy against the Lion Disruptor.
A bit of a mixed bag, mixed feelings with the Alchemist here.
I like the hero. Game and Gladiator played it a lot. Nobody else really did. Maybe Ramses played it a lot during TI, but he's a fun hero. You just get a ton of gold.
But then what do you do with it?
Centaur? Buy an
That's
axe
what I'm
for the
saying.
Centaur.
Like, yeah, well, you're a carry giving away your funds for your core friends. It doesn't seem right to me in my eyes. Feels like a mismatch of the hero. Like, you get that farm, you get them items, and then you just pop off. That I would enjoy, but I think he lacks the current toolkit to be extremely useful. Like, for the Alchemist to pop off, in my eyes, you need the Solar Crest and you need some extra negative armor. But who's going to provide the negative armor in this lineup so far?
What if this is an Alchemist mid? They went the TA against Storm last game to just kind of maximize like their carry potential. But what if they just go Alchemist again? They can still pick anything right here.
I'm going to go crazy. What about Slardar mid?
Slardar mid. I do think that's a bit slow. The Centaur, like Slardar is a very he can survive early game, but he wants to do damage in the late game.
Mm-hmm.
So with the Centaur, I think that's a little risky.
Okay, Alchemist mid, and let's see the follow-up to that in theory.
They banned the Death Prophet, and so I wouldn't mind something similar to like the Death Prophet. I don't know if he plays Lone Druid. Storm would hate that.
True.
1v1 me mid SF last pick.
Yeah, you say I annihilate. Well, what about you annihilated?
And there's the question you wanted last time.
Khan. I guess he's watching the stream. But no, I kind of like it against the Centaur. I think it's a good solution. What about you?
Yeah. I do wonder if the Ursa hates the Disruptor and the eventual Ags the Disruptor gets from the Alchemist.
Yeah.
The SF is kind of a curveball to me. I prefer the TA, but if Old White can do it again, I think THV have got it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with THV one more time. Astronauts, you gotta stoke up those engines and go for the blast off and aim for the moon. We'll see if they can get there, but we're not gonna be the ones covering it. It's gonna be Yodi, Brody, and of course your boy Malibu Jesus coming in with this game number 2.
Thank you, Dodai and Samson. We are in this game 2 of our second series of today, THV and Astronaut. We did see THV take that first game. Malibu, how are you feeling about their chances in this one?
I mean, I like this draft a lot, man. You know, if we see Old White on another staple of his, the Shadow Fiend, I haven't really enjoyed this hero too much, but I do like the synergy. You know, the presence of the Dark Lord, you get that minus armor, and if you're lucky enough to keep the enemy team in your acid spray on this Alchemist, you can have a lot of armor differential between teams. I mean, really the only beefy hero on the Astronaut Esports lineup is that DK and the Ursa when he's got his ult up. I think the Centaur Warrunner is an amazing hero in the current meta. Heroes in a really good spot right now. You got a ton of stun. You got a ton of control. We do see the Annihilate Storm Spirit coming back to play here in game 2 for Astronauts. I mean, the guy's prodigal on the hero, right?
Absolutely.
I like Astronauts draft a little better this time. You've got almost reliable stun on 4 of your 5 heroes. Ursa might build into a basher eventually. But I think we are primed for another absolute slugfest here in game 2 between Honor Vanguard versus Astronauts.
Yeah. Wait, did you give me a prediction? I'm sorry. Which way?
Honor Vanguard, I think.
Okay,
but man, I don't know, dude.
You like confused me. Like it was like one of those things when you ask someone a question and then you leave the room and you're like, wait, did they answer the question? I don't think.
What year is it? Yeah.
Yeah. How long was I in there?
Right. Oh, dude, I think Honored Vanguard, but
I do love how close it is for you. I love that you're like not committing.
I think they're going to be able to like the Alchemist is probably going to be able to match the tempo pretty well of Astronauts. God, dude, I'm so torn. I'm just going to say Honor Vanguard because I want to see the team just come up from the dredges and just fight back, of the rankings.
I want to say I'm with you as they got the pull back
the
here.
Glimpse!
Bungus pulls himself back, the glimpse into 5 and first blood by Bungus. So I'll give you a 1-0 start, but I am leaning towards Astronaut. I do think that I do look at this THV lineup and I see the Lion, I see the Disruptor, I see a lot of problems for Storm early, but after this BKB on Storm, I don't know. I feel like the game just opens up for Astronauts in so many ways. And I think Annihilate's just going to be the perfect person to make sure he gets the people out of the fight that they really need to before the BKB is over. But we'll have to see how it goes.
So, I mean, you got to burn these supports. Lion and Disruptor offer too much until they get their first wave of spells off. But, I mean, if you go all in on one of these supports, they have so much concentrated stun and control available from the cores that
absolutely
could be in a really bad spot.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know. There's something about Astronauts just makes me feel like they're gonna take it over. But I don't know. We'll see. We're split for now. I think you've got the bigger Dota brain, so I think the people in the chat definitely need to be leaning towards whatever you're saying. I'm just going based off intuition.
50 Centaur getting a little too confident, man.
Well, you got a 2-0 lead, so everything's looking good for now.
Thank you. Non-stop grief. I'll take my payout after. That.
Yeah, right.
Oh, wait.
Man, neutral creep kill.
Oh. All right. A bit of an outplay there. I mean, against all odds, Blind's getting that deny.
And up top, they're doing so much damage on the Khan, but they've decided they want to go onto this line, and they might just be right. They've got the right clicks, they've got the blood grenade, and now Khan is just trying to get away from this Centaur. He's got a salve in the back pocket, though.
Yep. Little 50 Centaur courier service.
You gotta love it.
Yeah. Friends helping friends succeed in Dota 2.
I think that's what NADCL is built off of, right?
Right. I mean, I think that is the guiding principle of general chat too.
Yeah, I think general chat's going a little bit of a different direction. And since people are watching VODs and talking about interviews, anybody that thinks that they have opportunities for some of the things we're cooking up, make sure you're thinking about how you're representing yourself, because I take that actually quite seriously. So let that be a fair warning for anybody out there that understands what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah, we're one big happy family. Dysfunctional at times, but overall happy. So don't forget, you got to come home.
You got to come home, and sometimes you got to answer for some of the choices you make when your ego is put first. So,
but speaking of egos, mid matchup, pretty even in terms of resources, though. What the hell? Old White leading by a couple last hits. I know it's got a couple more denies.
Yeah, it's pretty even all around. Like you said, they both got the denies. I mean, I think Storm, he just wants his level 6. Level 5 on Shadow Fiends. Perennially one of the most scary things. You get out of position. You just can't get away from him. He's just gonna get you with those raises. But
Yeah, we do see a full wand queued up for I Annihilate and the raindrop. Like to see that raindrop come out sooner than later, though. That level 5 timing is frightening for sure.
absolutely, and he is just stacking these raises. Down
Extra
bottom?
120 damage.
Stuns himself. Okay. I heard him cooking up. He had the unstable concoction cooking, but he decided to take that one on his own.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to have some home cooking, right?
That's it. I mean, I'm definitely with you on that. Well, I can get on a tangent of home cooking.
All right. What's your favorite meal to make at
man.
home, Yodi? What do you got?
I'm a health freak, man. Gym 6 times a week. I love chicken and rice in all different ways. As the guys, they're cooking down bottom. Bloons TD is trying to get himself out, but he's just stuck in the acid, man. Acid is one of the things that you don't want as an ingredient. Bloons found out the wrong way.
Yeah, makes for a corrosive dinner for
Absolutely.
little fragile Rubik down there. But Bungus, not fragile in the least. Oh,
No.
gonna have to juke this concoction, but not gonna get away from it. Oh, the glimpse returns Rubik all the way back to base, and it's gonna be the walk of shame.
I don't know. It does feel like it's a little. I mean, it's a fast pace. Like, let's not get this wrong, but it does feel a little bit slower than what we've seen in the other 3 games. Who do you think it benefits? You know, if the teams kind of just get even games until they get to those big team fights in the mid game.
Definitely Honor Vanguard with the Alchemist. If you are not ahead of the Alchemist, you are going to be suffering.
Yeah, he's getting away with so much too, even with the levels, because Disruptor just waiting for the. I mean, he's like a minute ahead, waiting for the 6-minute run.
Oh yeah. I think he was kind of happy. Oh,
Up top.
thanks.
He's
Well,
got a little bit of stuns. Khan, he's running himself back towards the line right when you think things are going wrong. Khan, he just sees something that, you know, maybe this lion didn't anticipate. He's running him down, but no, the Earth Spike's there.
overextended.
He might be overextended for this. He's sucking him up. He gets the kill. Soul
They're
claiming it.
just playing with their food at this point. You know,
Man. Just 2. Takes both in the top lane.
yeah, Khan missed the Earth Shock there. Had he landed it, the lion would have been dead, and ultimately both the Astronauts heroes would still be alive. But just 1 pixel separated them. Annihilate not going to be able to get this region rune challenged by the Disruptor.
Disruptor was sitting on that. I mean, for a while, we talked about it, almost 5 minutes. He was there already, and he just stayed there, stayed put, and got this, secured it. And I mean, that's 1 rune, like as a Storm Spirit, you would love to have.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I Annihilate, you just cannot give this guy any advantage.
For sure. Oh, up top, they're going back onto Khan, man. They're so active. He's locked inside of another circle, and he might be a square. So they get the kill.
Oh, and
Maybe.
Sitar gonna
They
get
get
a
him.
minor body block on.
Yeah.
Don't think it was
got
gonna
him.
be enough time for him to get away, but
And these just keep turning into double kills. But Bloons, he wants to make it 3, man. But they do get the Centaur in return. But man, even just rotating the Rubik there as well. I mean, it's just this lane feels like a disaster at this point.
Yeah, I mean, all 3 dead heroes for Astronauts, all their TPs are on cooldown, so they're gonna miss out at least 1 to 2 waves of experience. I Annihilate really the only hero with a game at this point. And even then, last hits he's middle of the pack. Net worth also middle of the pack. Oh man.
Yeah, it's definitely seems like it's all THV. Like you said, this Alchemist is just like accelerating his way up the charts.
Oh yeah, already achieved top net worth. Not really gonna be challenged by the Dragon Knight, perhaps just matched in terms of positioning. DK got level 6, you know. Maybe some kill potential, but not on this Alchemist, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's low mana, and he. Okay, I was gonna say line is making his way over, man. And they're glimpsing the Annihilate back. He's got the mana for his ult if he needs it. But man, the rotations are just everywhere. It just feels like THV. Oh no, he gave him the rune. Wait, what kind of play is this? Now he's got haste. He doesn't even need to fly. He's got super jets. And they get the kill on the door. Now they're running down Old White. Bloons, he might be stuck for now. But Old White being body blocked. Do they have the damage? They brought Soul. No
got a
mana on
wand.
Storm. But like you said, he's got a little bit in the tank. Old White doesn't look like he's going to fall. They might be able to turn this onto the Rubik. He's got the right clicks.
There it is.
Will go. SF claims the kill onto Rubik. What an interesting fight after picking up that haste rune.
And the Stampede, can you get forward far enough?
He's got him. He's stuck. Stuck inside of the kinetic field. It's 3 of them hitting from the outside, and they glimpse someone back. He's got no help. The only help he had here, he's sent back home, and they get the kill. Old White's on a killing spree. Oh no, man. The ultimate. He's trying to time it. Bloons pulls him up into the air. It's another Earth Spike, another kinetic field. Gets the kill with the Fade Bolt, but Soul, the dominating streak, gets the kill onto the Rubik.
First finger death kill. That's 1 charge at 40
That's
extra
true.
damage. And you know, Ursa got a kill on the Centaur, but he died under the tower in the top lane, unfortunately.
Crazy
While all
gameplay.
that was going on, yeah. Though, dude, oh my god, even though all those heroes died, I had no time to talk about that in the
Yeah,
top
they're
lane. We
going
got some
back on the
action.
Centaur. Centaur's under the tower, though. He's got a Blade Mail as well. I don't know, man. This is
Look how much
tough.
armor he has, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. Lions here now. They landed the Earth by Khan. He's trying to save his buddy, but he actually gets double stun. And Centaur, he's just trying to get out of here. He uses the pig pole. And Storm
Can you believe it?
throwing right through. And they get another stun, man. They're stuck. Centaur will fall. The Blade Mail was used as well. But maybe
Nice.
something that probably shouldn't have worked out. Annihilate just getting back in.
glimpse
And
back
now they got
into
the
the-
glimpse. Khan, he tries to get out. He jumps over the cliff and he gets killed. This is wild. The reactions from all of these teams, man, today.
Yeah, probably one of the most active games that we've had here in AGCL season 6. Definitely of the ones that I've casted. Love to see it. Brebe TPing. You don't really see it that active on the Alchemist, but comes up
These
with some
glimpses, too.
schmeat ready to throw at this Ursa.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the glimpse is back, man. They're really on point. Just like guy's everywhere he needs to be.
Absolutely. Yeah, Disruptor, not a hero that we've seen a ton of.
Oh gosh. Storm's
Inkswell.
in. They got the Inkswell, but with the Centaur Stampede and the Glimpse, they're not going to be able to really connect onto that. And now the team's just running through the kinetic field. Annihilate almost baited to walk in right into the center of that circle. It wouldn't have mattered too much, but did dodge it out.
Yeah, you got to pop that Inkswell just before the storm comes back. I know that's it's a hard play to read and anticipate, but you just can't get greedy trying to milk it out for that extra 1/10 of a second on the stun, you know?
Yeah,
gotta take
absolutely.
what
But
you can
again,
get.
just another like perfect positioning. This
Oh, and
Disruptor, just
Bungus.
reading what they're trying to do. Oh no. Oh, another finger kill. He takes it.
80 damage this early, man. It's more than LC would rack up like 30 minutes into a game. It feels like, God, that's a hero I haven't seen in a while. And I do
And
not
he's almost
miss
got
it.
this blink too. He's like literally 100 gold off of this blink.
Yeah, Soul playing out of his mind this series. Just don't give this guy a lion, maybe. You know?
Man, I don't know. Connie's going for the Battle Fury as well. Like it feels like a long road back into this. Storm, what did he find? Tried to find Door, but another glimpse sends him back out of range.
No, we'll allow him to claim the Invis rune.
Yeah, his constellation.
Re-engage.
Okay.
Oh, and that sentry's gonna spot him out.
He's definitely found his kill.
Can he zip out?
Bungus finds a stun. Got the Earth Spike. They did get the kill onto Rubik. I Annihilate. He's got the Inkswell on him. He's have to walk it. He doesn't have a lot of mana. We got the Shadow Fiend ultimate. The Requiem of Souls able to push them back out of tower range. But this line does seem like he's in trouble. They got the stun. Shadow Fiend stuck into place, getting
shot.
down to 25% life, but they got the double stun onto both the Grim as well as Bungus, but they are able to get the kill onto Old White. That's killing spree gone. And now another beautiful glimpse, a double kill for KK.
Door creating a lot of opportunities here for Honor Vanguard. Ultimately punishing the DK, but I mean, you lose your Shadow Fiend. And I mean, Astronauts, they're punching back. They're not taking these fights laying down, man.
It's true. Yeah,
But
my
look
biggest
at
problem.
Alchemist.
Oh, what's Alchemist up to?
He just, you know, 3-4K net worth ahead of every hero on Dire, farming the enemy jungle. Just
Oh, they're going on the mid lane. Storm Spirit. He's got the SF, and they've got him silenced up, but the 4-man static Storm. Luckily, there was no kinetic field, so most of them are able to walk out, but this Storm, he has no mana, and he's glimpsed back again. Another beautiful glimpse from Disruptor, and they claim
what
the
are
kill
you
inside of the river.
doing here?
Yeah,
You gotta get out.
Khan's crazy. KK, he jumps in. He's got the stun. They've got the Stampede to, I guess, disengage. I don't know. It felt weird. It felt like they wanted that, but they used it to get out. Alchemist is up on the hill, though. He does commit the ultimate. He's got the concoction prepped.
In range.
That's a stun. And they stack the stuns there. He's within everything. They get the kill onto the Dragonite, and now they're going to take the tower. Killing spree for the Alchemist.
Yeah, Alchemist with the killing spree. Not how you want to start your game. Sub 15 minutes. You know, they were like, I think they just wanted to fight mid, kind of get a kill again on this Shadow Fiend, and then just deal with the Alchemist problem later when they had the tools for it. But instead, the Alchemist problem has arrived at their doorstep with this Blink Radiance, and he's looking to kick it down.
Yeah, they did finish the Battle Fury on Ursa just a moment ago. But like you said, Alchemist, man, he's double the net worth. I mean, you talked about not being behind. This guy is like, he's having the game of his life. I mean, it's not even close right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how it could be any better for him, to be honest.
He's 3-0-1. You've gotten every single tier 1 tower down. I mean, maybe you get another bounty rune. There's one available. That's it.
Yeah. I love it. If you're like in the game, you're like, how could this game be better? One more bounty rune. I think that game's going pretty well. I love that.
Perhaps a kill on Annihilate could make it a little sweeter for you.
That's true. But I mean, it's just so hard for Astronaut Esports to play the map. I mean, it's just like he gets scanned out here as well. It's like they're just able to push all of these towers, and Ursa just wants to use this Battle Fury. I mean, he needs this BKB. And it just seems like the map is closing up a little bit too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, Ursa is definitely going to be limited in his reach here. But Honor Vanguard hunting for the elusive targets, it seems. Looking for that Storm. They're not able to track him down. And Bungus making great use of the hatchet that he still has. Cutting these deep paths in these trees. Freeing up some farming patterns for himself. Really playing on the perimeter of the map to the extreme. And looks like he is now in dangerous territory. It's 3, 4, 5 Honor Vanguard heroes make their way top. He's able to TP. Ooh.
Yeah, what game sense, man. That was actually great. We got a little bit of all chat too. I don't even know what they're talking about, but was it you? Maybe. The obscurity.
I imagine we'll find out later. But Honor Vanguard looking to press their advantage. We've got 9K net worth lead, and they're going to take another objective as Roshan falling to about 60% health here. Minus armor coming out. Strong, the amplified damage contributing as well.
Yeah, there's just nothing you can do as Astronaut. You just have to take the map that they give you. You're going to hear the roar from the Roshan, and you're just going to be happy as Ursa to be hitting creeps, I think, safely.
Yeah, that's some sad foreshadowing. Like, he's not going to roar until another like 12-15 minutes when he's killed the second time.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, I Annihilate zipping out. Give the TP too. KK just falling short.
Yeah, they'll take the space. I mean, Annihilate able to get out there. Do they have anything on THV to catch this Storm? I mean, they have a couple of the stuns, the hoof stomp from the Centaur. They got the Lion. He's got the blink. Yeah, I mean, they have so many things.
They got 3 blinks. Blink Hex is probably the best tool available, just due to there being no travel time on the spell itself. Also, Disruptor with a glimpse. Probably your second biggest catch. Though I wouldn't imagine I Annihilate probably shows up to anything else until he gets his BKB.
Yeah, you got both your cores like wanting that BKB though. It's like, what's going to be left after this? Is this A just going to take it out? Rubik is not going to be enough to save these towers.
Yeah, I think you lose at least 2 tier 2s before you have both your BKBs.
Yeah,
And
it's so
that's,
hard to. They're both
steep
farming the
price to
top
play.
side, right? Like it's like you. I don't know. It's a really rough spot for Astronauts. And what's on the other side of this, right? I mean, you talked about like if the game goes even, THB benefits from it. Like let's say we do get a little bit of space for Astronauts. Like, what's the game plan to pull them back into this?
I mean, much like we saw in the earlier series, the Sven turn it around in a choke point. We're gonna see probably like a 5-man ink swell into a diving Honor Vanguard. I'd imagine you're gonna have to play off of some overconfidence from Old White, from Bray Bray.
There's no BKB. They're setting up. Oh, okay. Dor was setting up on the storm at mid lane.
Yeah, Alchemist ends up stunning himself here in the jungle. A little anticlimactic, maybe anticipating them going on to Old White.
Oh, he's jumping onto the line. They have the silence, so he's not going to be able to get the Earth Spike. He's able to get the kill before he falls. Yes, they get the Lion. And now they've turned their attention. It's the Grim that's going to be the return kill, but...
Oh, Bray Bray stunning
they are
himself.
so aggressive, man.
Yeah. That observer ward gets pinged out immediately, saying, hey, we got to limit this, guys. We cannot let them make these pick-off plays.
Yeah, because I think that benefits Astronaut, even as small as it is. You lose the Grim, but like you said, like they really need this BKB on Storm. They don't want to do anything until they get it. It's so hard for them to jump in and just not get instantly stunned.
Certainly. And they're going to jump on to KK here. Yeah. Centaur kind of tanky, but damn, Astronauts are pouring on the damage.
The Blade Mail's there, though, and now the Shadow Fiend. He shows up, he has the raises, and in the back line, the Alchemist is going to take out the Grimstroke.
The TP gets out! Oh my god! But now...
That's crazy. Ursa's here now, and we got the right clicks, but man, he is against everybody. I'm not sure how he gets here, but he's definitely not getting out.
Certainly not. Annihilate gets the safety, but Bloons certainly in danger. Oh, he's gonna stun himself on the high ground.
The stolen. You gotta love it.
Right. Nobody stuns me except nobody makes me stun my own stun. Right.
Yeah. Just another tier 2 that goes down. Top lane's already pushed in, and there's a catapult there as well. Like you just have to imagine this is the end of the tier 2s, and it's going to be what Astronaut can make out of the map with the current condition.
Yeah, you got 1 minute remaining on the first Aegis. Catapult just dying here in the top lane, but I don't think Honor Vanguard are going to be hard pressed to kill this last tier 2, to say the least. And let's take a second to evaluate the BKB situation. All the tier 2s are gone. Storm still doesn't have that BKB.
The supports are making rotation too. I mean, they're kind of clamping on this Storm. They know where he is. And that's what they do. They jump in. They got the Earth Spike. They got the Hoof Stomp. He's stuck inside the Connect field, and they finger to finish him.
Yeah. 4 charges on the finger death kills, contributing an extra 160 damage to this Lion ult. Man.
Oh, no. Stampede aggressively. He's got the Unstable Concoction. Jumps up into the high ground. They got the Ink Swell, but he's actually going to stun them both. What?
Alchemist taking a lot of damage. And this is that. Oh my god! If you have one more here, he dies.
He did. He fell. I don't know. He stunned himself. He decided not to throw it. It felt like a bit of a bait, but he does pay with his life for it. Now the DD SF on this high ground. Soul. Magic immune, but the right clicks are still getting through. Khan able to claim the kill onto Lion, and now the TP from KK.
You got a soul ring, my man. Oh.
Oh man, I don't know. When he stunned himself there, I couldn't handle it. That was just too wild to me.
Yeah,
he stunned them both too. It almost felt like one of those like I don't know, like he's just like griefing him I don't know. It was just kind of wild. But anyways, they get the kill. Alchemist pays with his life, and we'll see where the game goes from here. But what did you see there? Anything that astronauts can like pivot to benefit from?
Yeah, use your soul ring, Bungus. Damn, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
interrupt the TP. No, but I mean, other than that, like, that was that gross overconfidence coming into play in favor of astronauts. We saw that Alchemist dive and get punished. I mean, if you can somehow replicate that, just throw out, like, put some bait on the hook, throw it out, keep reeling it back in, and see what you can get. I mean, unfortunately, Khan got glimpse there. Had he had BKB the glimpse and then punish them even further.
Yeah.
Tower didn't lose. I mean, almost 1k health gone on that tower. So not ideal there, but I mean, I think he can do it again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a 13k net worth lead, 24 minutes in, and we are going to see those BKBs finish. Ursa, he's working on the blink as well. Looks like he's got it on the way. Yeah, I think they need something fast here.
I think you smoke with these BKBs, and I Annihilate needs to use his Spidey sense and escape right now before Bray sets up a kill.
He takes the twin gates. You love it. The patience.
Yeah, I think
they're smoked.
Yeah, luckily that observer may have seen him smoke.
Inkswell jumped in. He's on top of KK. They got the stun, and the Inkswell will pop. So they got the damage, but the Earth Spike is there. Are they able to get the kill? Yes, the BKB is committed, though. And it looks like Khan is just going to TP out as the Unstable Concoction does land onto 2. They got the Static Storm, and they're surrounded by the Kinetic Field. There's nowhere to go. And Grimstroke just has to watch his buddy die through the trees as he TPs himself back to safety.
Yeah. That feels so bad as one of those heroes that gets left behind. But I mean, you get a kill on the Centaur. Oh no, are they running right back at Khan?
Yeah,
he doesn't have BKB. He doesn't have TP.
Oh, no, maybe they're just going high ground.
Okay, yeah, they just want to push.
I don't blame them. I mean, it does not seem like they want to fight.
Yeah, that Solar Crest plus Assault Cuirass combination. Oh my god, they just do so much damage to these structures with the minus armor available from Presence of the Dark Lord too.
So they're respecting the smoke there. I think they see the smoke, and I guess they're going to back off. They save half the racks for that smoke. Who would have thought it?
I mean, both of the heroes that had died after Ursa TP'd out, they respawn. So you know, they didn't want to take the fight without their Centaur. Does have the global stampede to contribute, but you want your beefy boy there.
I mean, just look in the bottom, man. You've got Storm Spirit and Ursa literally holding hands, farming together. Like, this cannot be good. This does not help you get back into the game, you know? I mean, I'm all for, like, the unity, you know?
Right.
But man.
Farm together, win together. That's not the line.
Yeah, you know, like Plur, like anyone that enjoyed the early dubstep days, like peace, love, unity, and respect. But, man, it's one of these things where you need to be a little bit independent and find some farm on your own.
Though Bungus is right on the door of finishing the Aghanim Scepter and also getting level 18, you know, getting that 4th level of the Dragon form, being able to juke up and down these high ground spots. I mean, that could be a huge dynamic in the coming team fights that could give Astronauts a window.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think this DK is a little bit underrated, actually, and in their comeback mechanic. I feel like they actually scale really well. Like the Storm, if he can get the Ags, and they get the control there. This Ursa, he's working on a Monkey King bar himself. DK with the Ags, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of potential, especially with the Grimstroke keeping them in place with his ult as well, right? You lock them down with the Soulbind. I don't know. I mean, maybe there is a win condition, but right now this Alchemist is he's just got the biggest hammer in this game, I think.
Yeah, and there are a lot of tasty nails ready to be pounded.
They're sure to be pounded. They and they have been so far. I do love the narrative of Astronaut being able to get out on the map, though. It does feel like, you know, we talked about them being close together, but I don't know. The items are compiling. You win a team fight, you start from there, you see where you can go.
Pay attention to this here door. TP's to mid, gets the glimpse back onto balloons. But
oh man,
Old White, can he get in range to contribute?
Oh
He
no.
certainly can.
Too much damage.
Yeah. Damn.
Come
Stampede
on.
plus Hurricane Pike. This
We're
man
off-
is covering half of the
We're
map.
all for the comeback, right? We're all for the comeback. We need Astronaut to step it up here. We need perfect spell casting. Maybe take out a loan for some extra items. I don't know. You guys got to do what you got to do, but
Yeah.
got to protect your
Oh.
base.
All right. Old White losing his courier there.
All right, they're
I think
pivoting
that may
to
have
mid.
been his BKB.
That's pretty big if it was a full BKB.
Yeah, his Ogre Axe. Oh, it was the recipe for BKB.
Wow.
He has the Mithril Hammer and Ogre Axe in his inventory.
Okay,
So
all
we're gonna
right.
see 2 full lanes of racks down, 4 astronauts. They do have a full 5 man fighting force here.
Oh man, they're cutting mid. Lion goes back. He wants this Ursa. He's trying to set it up. He's got the stun. I don't know. BKB
chain
committed just to
stunning.
TP out. And then Cheese is
Jeez.
eaten. Alchemist saves his life. He's going on to Annihilate, who has to BKB himself just to run.
Your Ursa's here though. Khan, you feel it.
They're both here. But can they fight without the BKBs? They find the Centaur, but they're just under the Static Storm. But the Centaur does fall. They got the pull onto the Shadow Fiend. And now maybe
Annihilate,
the
you
Rax
gotta
is
be
saved.
careful. And no mega creeps threatening the astronauts' forces just yet. Oh, I think if you're astronauts, you smoke here. I mean, you've got creeps knocking on your door in 2 lanes. It's a little difficult, but man, making the alchemist pop the cheese there is kind of big. He's got chemical rage available, so probably not going to get kill on him.
This guy's going for a Bloodthorn on Alchemist.
I mean, great item against the Storm Spirit, against the support duo. Doesn't really do too much against the Ursa, the DK. If you silence the DK pre Dragon form, I mean that's absolutely massive. You will have the Manta style eventually to dispel any silence.
Oh, we got a full Ags finished on Storm as well.
All right.
This is it. Astronaut Esports fans, rise up. This is your team fight. You're either going home empty-handed or you're taking it right here. They need some big plays and they need them fast.
It's my money and I need it now. I Annihilate says. I mean, they see the Alchemist under vision here.
This could be a big kill. It looks like they're going to go for it. Inkswell was committed. They got the Dragon Form, and they just completely obliterate this Alchemist.
All right. 1 down. 4.5 to go.
But now they got to go back to base.
Yeah.
It's tough. The lanes aren't pushed. I mean, you'll take the kill, but really no objectives taken from it.
Yeah. You don't use a lot. I mean, you're probably gonna have Dragon Form again by the time Alchemist is up. There's only a little bit of overlap where you won't. So I mean, you get Honor Vanguard kind of on the back foot here, but dude, as I say that,
Yeah, I mean,
charge
they're up
forward.
here, and they see the Lion, and they got the stun almost instantly, and Lion's not going to be able to do anything until he falls. And Khan, he's on top of Old White. Old White runs up to the high ground. They got the Stampede used as well. They thought that they were going to be able to catch Astronauts, but turns out Lion was the one caught instead.
Yeah, they thought wrong, man. And this support duo has been of utmost importance for Honor Vanguard in these fights. They've just been providing so much control, so much catch against these astronaut cores that, I mean, Honor Vanguard know that they have to pull back. They can't take any further engagement.
Oh God, Khan. He just almost went full to 0 against the Tormentor. He tried to solo it, and this is like the walk of shame. I don't know if anyone went to college,
Yeah.
but after you went and spent the night at the wrong house, you
Ah,
got to go back to yours with your shoes in your hands. This man went to the
Right.
wrong place.
guy stepped on a rock there. He's like, oh,
He stepped on.
okay. Oh, maybe a different sidewalk today. But yeah, that that glass cannon passive, 8% more damage. I wonder if that affects the damage reflected from the Tormentor. Oh,
Okay, he got some
balloon.
bros.
That's the second time he's died, I think, to the Tormentor.
They're
Poor
smoked
guy.
up in the mid lane. There's actually something developing here. THV, they feel the game maybe slipping, and they're going to find Bungus. He's hexed up. He's in the dragon form, but they hex him, and he's not so big anymore. They get the Grimstroke as well. That's 2 down. They both have buyback. The Grimstroke does buyback almost instantly in Dragonite as well, but he's not going to have the dragon form. And Storm pops the BKB. He's on top of the guy, but he jumps inside the wagon. What can you do? Glimmer Cape onto the Alchemist, and they're stuck inside of the Static Storm. Alchemist, he's just walking himself out. He has the regeneration, and now it's going to be a double kill for Old White. Storm falls. He has buyback. Is he going to commit it? Wicked sick kill streak for Old White. They call GG. And THV, man, they just rolled this game. I'm not going to lie, man. Astronauts just did not feel like they were in this one.
Oh, no, dude. Oh my god. I'm still there's balloons. He gets insta-gibbs by the Tormentor there, and he doesn't have buyback.
It's tough.
Oh,
it's tough. I mean, they set that up perfectly though. I mean, they smoked up mid. He went to go clear the wave, and
yeah,
I don't know, man. Beautiful dragon turned into a little hex.
Sniveling worm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he was brought down in size for sure.
Yeah, Honor Vanguard. I think we're seeing a resurgence of this team, man, as they power forward, claiming a 2-0 victory over Astronaut. How did their first series go this evening?
Let's see. I had it up. It looks like they 2-0'd Cope down. I don't know. This team is like nothing to mess around with.
All right. So no way. Honor Vanguard. So that brings them. They're tied for 6th, but so Sporkface right now they're top of the standings. They're 11-3. Pronouns are 10-4. Have a 3-way tie between Cope Dow, Degen Dinos, and Fry Boys, with a 9-5 record. Then we have a 3-way tie between Astronauts, Bullish on Gaming, and Honor Vanguard, 6-8. Oh, and Yodi Brody Nexus also tied for 6th.
I don't know what those guys are doing. They're griefing me. That's all I can say. They took PTO today. This is like a union job now.
Right. We need better working conditions.
Yeah, they're working on it. I'm trying. Well, that's going to be it for Malibu and I. We enjoyed casting. I definitely enjoyed casting with Malibu today. So I'm going to send it over to the panelists so they can break this down and get an interview for you guys. Take it, Dodie.
Thank you, Yodi Brody, and of course the good old Malibu Jesus. Yeah, I guess we are kind of geniuses, aren't we, Samson? Just predicting them all over. But honestly, with Honored Vanguard going super hard this weekend, 8-0 in their games, that is not something to doubt them for, isn't it?
No, that's a deliberate change. That's not like they did at the start and they did like better at the end. That's like they started winning and they did not stop. They made some changes for sure, made some adjustments.
Yeah, honestly, they if they keep this up, I think the head teams should start get scared. Of course, with our second day, or actually technically 4th day of groups being over, it is, of course, as mentioned, the Sporkface Killers being first. But yeah, as we're getting you set up for an interview with Bray himself, I do believe he's ready for us as well. Bray, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Well, congratulations on that easy 2-0, shake it off, pat on the back. What changed between the first weekend and the second weekend? How did you guys adjust, or is there like a secret sauce? You guys went to McDonald's and got the Szechuan menu, or what is it?
No, we kind of had a bit of issues with positioning. I think we didn't know where to place ourselves. We kind of swapped. I went from pause 2 to pause 5, and now I'm pause 1. Old White switched like 3 times or something, and now I think we got that pace going. Plus, there's a little drama between Door and me with the whole bad vibes, but that's okay. He's an expert drafter, and I have a lot of respect for him now.
Yeah, good vibes, good vibes. I'll expect that. And yeah, going all around in all the positions. Are you like a Swiss Army knife type of player? So you play everything all the time in your pubs, or did it come with its own challenges switching to positions actually in just the span of a week?
Yeah, so most of my like Dota life, I've been a mid player, but I'd say probably in the past year I've transitioned to pause 1. So they kind of just threw me back on pause 2, and I guess I was a little bit too uncomfortable, and I wasn't playing as well as I should be. But I'm a lot more comfortable in pause 1, and just my God, our offlane player is a stud. I don't know if you've seen any previous games, but this man is just an absolute carry.
We have seen him in previous games. We gave him MVP twice when you guys were losing. We still gave him MVP on his Mars performance. Yeah, so like, how is he so good? And like, how does he communicate? I guess.
He's kind of like he sets the pace of the game, right? Every team needs somebody that can set that pace, and he's very consistent in his laning. So if he's not like going average in the lane, he's winning the lane. So if he has that consistency, he can just shot call for like the early to mid game, and we can chime in. As for how he's so good, I don't know. I think he must be like snorting Adderall or something because the man just doesn't like mess up. Like he plays mid lane from the off lane basically with the amount of impact he has on the game.
Well, yeah, so godifying KK right there. Um, what have been your feelings? Is there any difference between last season and this season? I do believe you were. No, you were Div 1 as well last season, right?
I was season 4. I
On
didn't play
season
last
4 then.
season.
Oh, okay. So that's where the memory serves.
That's okay. I played season 4 Trash Nights. It was a lovely time with Wake Me Up, Shaggy, and Zor, but it was short lived for sure.
But yeah, any changes in the feel of the 2 seasons? Do you think the pickup, the draft between season 4 and now is better or worse?
It's definitely a lot better because I think back in season 4, it was kind of like a snowball. If you won the first tournament, you can just redraft, like you take your greatest player, you keep them, and you just redraft better players. And so you kind of just snowballed. Although if I do remember right, I think the Honored Vanguard won that season 4,
Yes.
and they didn't win any previous championships, so they kind of
Nope.
proved that wrong. So, but this kind of having like a finalized roster and just getting a team chemistry going, I think is a lot more beneficial, especially just to the scene in general.
Right on. Samson?
Were you surprised they picked the Storm again in game 2?
I don't really know Annihilate that much as a player. Like I've run into him in pubs, but I've never seen him play Storm until these 2 games. And honestly, I kind of see what he was trying to do. He's trying to set the pace for his team. I think they got stomped out like their past 4 games, so I think he's just trying to like have a pace setter and trying to enable his carry.
Mhm.
As for picking it the second game, I I don't know. It didn't seem like a good pick. I think we were more like prepared in the draft in order to answer what Storm had to offer that game, as you saw. He didn't do that as hot as he did first game.
Looking forward, are you ready for the next teams? Have you scouted at all?
No, I don't know what's happening. Door's kind of like our drafter. We don't really talk that much in drafts. He kind of just asks if he wants something, if we don't want something. He's very aware of the meta. Um, yeah, but maybe he scouts, maybe he doesn't. I don't even know who we're playing next weekend yet, so.
Yeah, Fry Boys, Chompers, and I do believe you also have pronouns. as your enemies, and some of those boys are pretty up there, especially pronouns. But of course, your series was the one that was over the fastest, as all the other series are still going on, and the battle is just never ending. But yeah, so you haven't researched at all then.
Yeah, I know who's on pronouns though, and I could say like I could look forward to that match. I don't know what's Shaggy playing? What position?
2.
2? Yeah, so that'll be fun.
And Pingu 1.
Pingu 1. Isn't he a pause 4 player usually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. I think right now we're in a really, really dangerous role as a team. We kind of know each other and what we want, and I don't know, like I'm not really part of the team fights in the the early mid game, so I'm not super aware of how they're moving around the map or taking fights, but it's obviously working really well every game.
Mhm.
So it's gonna take a lot to stop our momentum, I think.
Yeah, clean recovery this season, this weekend, of course, after the quad loss and now just a quad win, clean out. You should really be happy.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the progress. To be fair, I think the second day of the 04, I had to get a stand-in. So they played the games, and I think they played against like 2 of the most challenging teams in the league. I think it was like Sporkface and someone else, Yodi Brody, I think.
It was,
Yeah, you
who
also
from
played
Gaming.
Yodi.
And I think those are
But
2 very challenging teams. And I think I catch the stream sometimes, and they had a very challenging fight. So I was very like mentally ready to come back. I was like, okay, these guys mean business, you know. Like with a substitute, a stand-in, they're still doing really, really well.
Yeah, those are the 2 games we gave Con MVP despite losing. I mean, sorry, KK.
KK, yeah. All right. Anything else?
I think we're good.
no, anything you want to promote, you are free to do so, Bray. We're really happy to have you, and obviously, congratulations on the wins, and keep up the good work with the changing positions. Maybe we'll interview you again once you're
Yeah.
plus 3, I guess, is next.
Yeah. I don't know. KK, I don't think I can fit in the shoes of KK. He puts a pretty big footprint. But I will shout out to Budster, always being my hater. What else? Oh yeah, Dor and I, we're no longer on that bad vibes, we're on that good vibes. So, you know, watch out. But that's it.
Oh yeah, thank you, Bray Bear, once again. As we say goodbye to the Honored Vanguard versus Astronaut Esports. I think we can go back to the 4-man panel just to close out the day, maybe. If Pop-Tart is ready for that. If not, then I guess we could just say goodbye. Although, yeah, I'm checking the OBS screens right now. I don't think we're ready for that one. Throwing a curveball to production. Let's go, Samson. But yeah. At the same time, any thoughts this beautiful weekend? Of course, we do have one more round of. It's not the main competition, but it's always good, you know, just a Sunday brawl.
I enjoyed today's games. I really did. I felt like I learned some things. I countered the Storm Spirit mid. Oh.
Well, yeah, with the casters being done for today, they had a gruesome day, of course. We were just enjoying the games. And yeah, I think all teams have learned a crap ton. And with that, we shall close off the main cast of NADCL. See you tomorrow for the Sunday event. Be sure to sign up on Discord. It has been Dodai Samson from production side, the GOAT, Pop-Tart, obviously. Thank you, Yodi Brody, and Malibu for doing the double tonight. See you guys. Goodbye from NADCL.